Oye, ¿cómo va? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, dang, really? I didn't know I was closing in on finishing another mini. Jesus. Milwaukee. So, should be 10 games if we win all of them. 4 games left in the regular season, and then we got to win 6 games in the playoffs. That's clutch. I didn't even know I was that close. Oh my god, that fucking countdown to the new season is moving so slow.
And welcome. So just about set, and stepping in is the speedy Jimmy Ramos.
It's to the point where I woke up when I was sleeping for a second, and the thing I thought about real quick was, oh, still 4 days.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And
it's down to like 3 and some change now, but like I just remember thinking that. I woke up real quick, and that's literally what I thought. Oh, 4 days still. And then like fell back asleep.
And that's the first out.
That's awesome.
Bryant now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Strike 2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun.
I was about to stream Zombies, but I went out of my room for like a couple minutes, and then when I came back in, I like just wasn't really feeling it too much anymore. I don't know. It was weird. I walked out of the door really feeling it.
That one's in there, 0-1. No score, just getting started, top of the first.
Milwaukee. Hey, I know somebody that lives somewhat close to Milwaukee.
Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
And his name starts with a P and ends with a Z.
Now it's the power speed combo. Chase up Newton. And he deals. Second baseman. Right side. Young.
We ain't gonna start this shit, are we?
And a quick out, number 1. Now, stay unusual. Big time power. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through.
Stanny. All right, Stanny.
Well,
Staniel.
Back in this game, so great job there, stepping up to the challenge. Couldn't get him in the air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. The timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And this one bounces away from Garver. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Here comes the pitch. That one ripped.
No, it's not. Come on.
Trammell makes the grab. 2 away.
Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches.
Too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Where are my JJ raps at?
Mike Piazza now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
You know, I'm surprised that my, whatever the hell that thing's called, PT or whatever the fuck it is, I changed that in a game yesterday. They must have changed that.
2-1 after that missed inside.
Because, like, from what I remember, I would have had to go and change that in the main menu for it to stick.
Here it comes. Swing and a liner foul.
For it to stick to the point where I turned it off and now I'm back on and it's
2-2. Stays alive. Out to
get through.
short.
That's right.
And that's a base hit into left field. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. So first and second with 2 outs. Ryan Howard digs in now. First offering misses.
If I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day.
And the 1-0.
I wouldn't. No.
In the air, left side.
Fuck.
Drops into the glove. That is the inning.
Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat me a lot of peaches.
And first offering is fouled off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away. Trey Mancini now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Second inning here.
Dude, I wish Randy Johnson had a changeup, yo.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Now at the plate, Michael Young. In there for strike 1.
My hair's getting too long.
Have to find a way to make him work a little harder.
It's like covering my eyes now.
I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Kicks and fires. And that just misses. No score here in the second. Got him looking. Back now and a new arm in the mound to start the bottom of the second. Tommy Hunter.
I like a do.
The batter will be the shortstop, Mike Schmidt. Now the right-hander ready to go.
First and foremost, you better take those 6 Ks down off the top of that motherfucker right there. I don't think you struck me out once.
The 0-1.
Actually.
Now 1-1.
Look at that. Are those my 6 Ks? Oh yeah, they're mine. Duh, I'm home team. The fuck am I talking about?
So the foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ooh. Never mind, fellas. Keep them up. Ha
Ripped to short.
God damn it.
Out of bounds. Throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So up next, Duke Snider. This guy has turned into a beast.
Never ever. Peaches are fucking disgusting, dude.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I hate tropical fruit, period.
And now the 0-1. Just
Except,
missed.
like, bananas, I guess you could consider them tropical. That's about it, though.
Out
Other
there
than that,
center,
yuck.
Trammell gets under it. And there's 2 away.
I like pears and apples and cantaloupe and
here is Jimmy
grapes.
Fountain.
Like,
So
all that
he's
shit's
a guy that
banging,
covers
but,
both
like,
sides
dude,
of the
tropical
plate
fruit's
about
nasty,
as well as
man.
anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Coconuts and shit, what the
You
fuck?
see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability
Cantaloupe.
to look out there, but also to be able
Cantaloupe.
to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones
Yeah, right, cantaloupe.
Kicks and deals. Here's a rocket out to left.
No, it's not. Stop
Trouble
saying
here.
that,
Pulls it away for the
motherfucker.
out. And that'll do it.
Ugh. Scooby Snacks.
Back here at the
Gas
ballpark,
blast.
top half
Booby
of
trap.
third,
Ugh.
And now the center fielder, Alan
Ugh.
Trammell. Going on.
Scooby Snack, Jurassic, Gas Plastic, Booby Trap. Damn, I think I said it right.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think I said it right. Ghostface. I said it right.
Next one is off the plate.
Scooby Snack,
And a count
Jurassic,
of 2.
Gas. Oh, dude, I got it down now. Yeah.
Swing and a miss. And he's
Yeah,
down
exactly,
on
Randy.
strikes.
Yeah.
And now one away. And now Jared Walsh. And that's in there for strike one.
Yeah.
Top of the
Yeah.
third, no score.
Yeah.
The next offering misses. And the count is 1-1.
Oh, I'm not going to strike out every batter.
On the run towards the line. Makes the grab on the run.
Dude, Babe would have just ate shit right there. If he ran into the wall like that.
For a pinch hitter. Armin Killebrew looking for a 2-out spark with the bases.
Why do I remember MLB 99 being way more realistic on that front?
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Yeah, the baseball game from like 20-something years ago.
Got him. That is bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Richard Blyer. Pinch hitter coming on.
Really not liking this dickhead.
Big spot for him here.
How many times this fuckface is going hard on me?
Pitch. Ball one, no strikes. At the belt and finals. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it one-outs the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Always feels...
Okay. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. 99 speed.
Amazing getting the job done when the team needs you.
That's exactly why I want him in my pinch hitters.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Walsh takes it himself, and that is a big first out.
Shit chase.
Here's some real power at the plate. Stan Musial, this guy with light tower power. And first offering is fouled off.
It's not good for his individual stats, but that's very good for the team.
One gone in the inning. And a foul ball.
I know what to do with that fucking pitch.
Here's the 0-2. And he chases
You
that
motherfucker,
one.
dude.
Huge strikeout there. So 2 down now. And here is Babe Ruth, known for his late inning.
I totally planned on winning.
Swing and attack for the roll foul.
Damn it. No.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Ball one there.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
See, there we go.
And a base hit up the middle.
I was gonna say I don't recognize that pitch nearly as good out of a left-handed pitcher that I do out of a right-handed pitcher. So even if I would have recognized it, I probably wouldn't have timed it too well. So it was actually good I didn't swing at it because bada boom.
Nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be long.
Word. So then we got Randy Johnson, the complete game. Excellent. Millions of peaches. Oh, there we go. I'm not gonna random it yet. Whoa. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that Randy and Nolan switched somehow. Maybe it has something to do with their last names.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Soul taking on. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Okay, all set to go. Here's the speed threat, Jimmy Rollins. And he drops it down to third base line.
I'm an asshole. I should have asked him to give me a cigarette. I'm such an asshole. Why the fuck did...
Now one
God
miss.
damn it. Now I gotta go.
Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one away. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Dude,
And the first pitch misses.
I don't have ID either. And all the places seem to have switched their workers. Like, so now all the people that knew me and who wouldn't card me are all gone, it seems like now.
Swing
I get carded everywhere.
That is
like, so now I have to drive like
the line of the pitch.
Like to the next town over.
And a good eye there.
And the only reason the guy sells me cigarettes there is because I basically like berated him into believing that I wasn't trying to get him in trouble, that I just wanted to get a fucking pack of cigarettes and be on my way.
In there, and it's 0-1.
And thankfully, he trusted me.
No score, just getting started, top of the first.
I said, dude, I'm not an undercover shopper. I'm not trying to get you in trouble, man.
Got it. Strike. Bottom of the first, leading off, Chase Utley.
And sometimes, and that's because the gas station near me, for some reason, closes sometimes. Like, they're usually open all night, but apparently the guy that owns them sometimes has to send that guy somewhere else. So they closed this place. That was stupid of them. 11-10.
Into center. Trammell settles under this
one. 11-10 usually. If he's gone.
Down.
If he's got to be gone, he's gone by now. So
Babe Ruth, he's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. In there for strike one.
Came up clutch last game. Oh,
next pitch has popped up.
We bet, you know, honestly, for this next season.
And that is the third out of the inning.
I have what I thought I had. One regular SIG and one broken SIG. I can fix the broken one. Oh, maybe not.
All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Austin Meadows.
The right fielder, Austin.
Ryan back to work.
Oh, but with the new season, we better get like a better version of one of the all-time greats. Like, I need a new Hank Aaron or a new Willie Mays.
Not too many hits either. Even some of the best
or like,
guys
I don't know, a new Lou Gehrig or like just.
And he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with
I was glad that they put in Stan Musial. I was happy with that season. This season wasn't really my thing because it was all modern day players, so I sold all of them and finished the live collection with it. So I hope next season's at least got some old timers. I mean, if they got to do a mixture, I'm cool with that. Just give me some old timers. Don't do what they did this season. No, like all new players. Oh, that sucks for me.
And a swing and a miss. Two gone. Now it's going to be Michael Young.
You know, I forget to look when this place opened. I don't know if Nolan Ryan ever really pitched here. I think he did.
Hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Yeah, because George W. Bush had this place in 1995, I think. At least. I know that. And Nolan Ryan pitched, I think, for the Rangers in 94 at least, right? I forget. It was like the tail end of his career.
Gets the call from the pen. Here's a big power throw. Mike Piazza. And a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Meadows.
Come on. There we go.
Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Safe at
Good shit,
second with a leadoff double.
Where's my light?
Just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Ryan Howard takes a ball here as he stands in now.
Oh, you know what? Let me turn my volume down. I didn't even realize that there's probably an echo.
That's
Let's go.
Center.
That's gone.
That's back there. Gone! He flexes his power with that swing, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0. Mike Schmidt getting ready to hit. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
Mike.
I think they kind of half-assed it on the stadium.
Line drive, base hit right center.
I don't think it, if I remember correctly, wasn't it like pillars right there and not like the just steel columns like it looks like there?
With a double.
Like, wasn't it white?
3 hits in a row
with like,
for the offense. You connect and it jumps off.
Am I tripping on that?
You're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on.
Because I could have sworn that right field looked way nicer than that.
Taking over on the mound. He'll try to strand the runner at second. That one blasted deep to right, and it's gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they add a pair. It's 4-0. Jimmy Fox, the next to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing.
I like this guy's delivery and whatnot. I don't know how good he is, or I don't even know who he is, but
Simber is ready. Now this is in the air down the line.
Ah, come on.
Calls it in, and there's one away.
I usually hammer sidearm, but I don't know. I probably like it using it. Bottom second, Nolan Ryan. No, 4-0 lead. Hell no. Complete game time.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
Nice. Good bit of people getting him up to level 5.
And the first offering is not close.
Almost 500 since I did.
1-0. Popped up first base side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Wow.
2 away down. Chase Utley now at the plate.
Stupid man. 20K. Was it really 20K?
And there's a fly ball deep right field.
That might be gone.
That one is gone.
How come we didn't get the animation?
He
Damn it.
powers one out to right field, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go
normal
up for the hitter to
and I was kind of a full follower.
Sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Richard Blyer. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Hammer side on.
The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Didn't we score? Have we scored all our runs against that guy? No.
With a foul ball, he stays alive.
Maybe not. Howard might have went yard against someone else. But I've run since then.
The 0-2. And down on strikes. That ends the inning.
That's one of my strikeout pitches. Got me with it. Bastard.
And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Alan Trammell. And there's the strike.
Now I know it. Now I know what everybody else feels like when I'd be doing that, or at least when it
Next pitch is down.
Does what it's supposed to.
Yeah, the right.
Especially if it's not his X pitch. Yeah, it wasn't good.
In front of the plate. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
The first baseman.
Wasn't this like all Arlington Ballpark or something like that?
0-1 down.
I'm telling you, I swear I remember it was like, yo, what's up, bro?
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. So they're
How's
making a move for a bat off
collection
the bench.
going?
Chris Davis looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Next offering.
Bro, I don't know, but guy behind home plate, it's over, dude.
Down to their final strike.
It's over. But Nolan Ryan's pitching a gem.
And that one fouled off.
He's like clapping his hands and shaking his head and shit. Yeah, waving his arms. As if this game isn't already over.
could see he was trying to stay back long enough
just
to
getting the strike through,
pitch, but just a little
which is coming.
And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. It's like
for Chris Singleton and our entire crew,
I kind of wanted to, like, I was planning on sort of doing that because it's 3 days till the new season, and I'm like, ugh. But then, like, I'll go to play something else. I just don't know what, like, I'm not really in the mood for anything else right now that I got. Oh, I thought those last 2 games were home games. Why is the logo not on them, dude? Nah. I love these 80s Cubs jerseys. I wish they would release a home version. Yeah, anyways, but that's what I was planning on doing too, though, but nah. Yeah, that's what I'm, as a matter of fact, thank you for reminding me. Let me check that. I'm at 105 for that, so I'm on my way to getting him too. But I have Chase Utley, so I don't know, man. I'm probably going to use Chase Utley, but yeah. He's probably definitely, honestly, if I would have known about him, I probably would already have had him before I got Chase Utley, because I was in the same position. I needed a second base, like a permanent second baseman. Utley's who you get for completing the National League East in the live series. So you're going to need to get Scherzer and DeGrom, which were the 2 that basically stood in my way. But other than that, the NL East is pretty much easy. So you complete this one. Oh, yeah, and Acuna. That's right. That's why the NL East is kind of hard, because you need Acuna, Scherzer, and DeGrom, who are all fairly expensive. But once you complete that, that's how you get that Utley. That's basically, that's the whole way I got him, was by selling all the rewards from this season, because I don't like using modern day players, except this guy, Luis Castillo. I like his wind up, his pitch selection, all that so much that I'm willing to make an exception that he's a modern day player. But for the most part, look, nobody in my lineup is a modern day player. Which is kind of weird for me to say that, looking at Utley and Ryan Howard.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Feels like just yesterday that they were.
Pitch.
On the Phillies, at least.
First pitch, 106.
But yeah, trust me, I was in the exact same. Yes, I did. I got Ricky Henderson. I don't know if everybody gets Ricky Henderson, but that's who I got. And then getting all those rookie players was clutch too, because that helped bump up my collection there. Like, I'll get the George Brett if I get close. That's gone. And yes, we get to see the Utley. I love his home run animation. How he does like the half follow through and then that bat flip. I fucking love that shit.
It's 1-0. Now the left fielder, Stan Musial.
Okay, cool. I have him, as a matter of fact, like, he's in my, come on, give me credit for, I pushed up as hard as I could there.
Walsh pulls it down, 1 down.
Like, look, I haven't, like, I guess I could have used the other one, but when I opened that pack, not my bullpen, I was like, I do kind of need someone, so he's the guy, like, I'll put in when I hit a double, like, I did it just last game, I think. It's 0-0 in the top of the third or whatever, and then I lead off double, that's gone.
Oh, now this one's high and
Don't give Babe Ruth that fucking pitch, Jesus God. What are you, nuts?
He sends it out of here. And
so I'll have him as a pinch runner. So lead off double, it was Stan Musial, I take Stan Musial out and put Ricky Henderson in because of his speed, I did kind of have need of a player like that. Come on, get out.
Up against the wall and makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty.
But what was I going to say? Yeah, I was in the exact same position as you, needing like a second baseman that was like my everyday, second baseman who was like a decent enough hitter, I'm cool with Utley, even more so because I'm a Phillies fan anyway, so that's fair. My Ryan Howard's about to go 5, just somewhat soon. I think he's pretty close.
Starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I packed him yesterday too.
Mike Schmidt.
Obviously sold him, but I don't know what I'm doing with my stubs either. I got 200K. I'm basically like sitting on it, just waiting for them to add somebody. Like if they were to drop a Ted Williams or something, oh my God, that would be. Oh,
has more home run titles.
Oh, too late.
In the air right field, Meadows gliding as he moves.
My bad. I blame my smell. My smell. Did you hear that? I blame my smell for that. I blame myself for that, Schmitty, not you. Good inning nonetheless, fellas. Good inning.
Bottom of the first, and now the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Oh. Yo, this Jimmy Rollins. Oh no, that's not the 94 Jimmy Rollins' price has gone up like drastically in the last week.
First pitch, and he just misses.
I don't know why either. Maybe it's like the collection he's part of or something. I had him too. Thank you, Jimmy, for bailing me out. Honestly, I don't know why they're this one's. I got Piazza there.
I thought I was your favorite player.
My catcher's locked up tight, pretty much. They're gonna have to drop. I don't know who they would drop, honestly. Because last year, that was another thing I was about to stream. I was about to do the show 21 like throwback stream, and go back and play a couple games with my last year. Use my Cy Young card, all the guys they released last year.
Got him looking, and one gone. Here's Chris Bryant now.
I remember I went to a Phillies-Mets game where Jimmy Rollins, something happened the very first pitch of the game, and Charlie Manuel got ejected the first pitch of the game. It was hilarious.
It's softly on the ground to third, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Here's a 1-1. Inside, just missed.
Yeah, and another good thing for going for the NL East collection is that you get that Hank Aaron for completing the Braves. That's the best version of Hank Aaron they got. He's pretty nice, too. I use him as a pinch hitter.
The line to kick the pitch. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts. Mitch Garver up to him here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You should look into getting Piazza.
Is in for a strike.
I don't know what kind of players. I don't know if you're like me, but you like to use modern players. I don't know, But Piazza, I'm telling you. What I meant to say about him was the Piazza from the show 21. I didn't like too much. I didn't do too good with him. But this year, this Piazza, he's one of my best hitters for sure. Come on, dog.
Or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that ends the.
I think no, he already took it back.
And we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second.
Oh, the Duke of Flatbush.
It's his job
Duke
to
Snyder.
keep his team in the game.
Yeah, they better drop a better Mickey Mantle. They better drop a better Mickey Mantle.
Leading off here as he looks at that one outside.
I remember honestly about this time last year was when they dropped that first I remember they had it was like this. Oh, goodbye. It was just like this. Where it was there was 94 overalls, 97 overalls, but then they dropped this huge just a huge wave of a shit ton of cards, and the first one was, or the one that that was first whenever they would show them was always the Mickey Mantle, and I used him from that point on.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run, and
I'm using Duke Snyder as my center fielder right now, and I like it. I mean, he just went yard, literally.
Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
I don't think he's that expensive. I don't think Piazza's that expensive. It's like 40K maybe. I mean, that's that's enough, but I feel like that's with a little bit of help, that's like a couple day stack, if that. No. 3-0 no.
So now here's the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Ow. I must have slept on my back. My hair is so tangled in the back.
Swing.
Drop him, drop. Ah, it's going to be foul anyway.
Walsh makes the catch. 2 down.
I still need to go yard with a pitcher. I haven't gotten that trophy yet this year.
Your prototypical leadoff guy gets on base.
I know I went yard a couple times with Pedro Martinez last year.
Hard ground
Go,
ball,
Utley.
base now.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really nice job.
Stanley, man, I need to fix my lineup because I don't know why I put Stan Musial at second when I had it lefty. When I had lefties batting first and third. When I meant to have Musial second, I had righties batting first and third. Like so now I don't. Now my lineup is lefty, lefty, lefty. Lefty, lefty, lefty. Yeah, righty. I'll have a right-hander, so I'm always facing left-handed pitchers, it seems like, because of that.
Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Yeah, he did throw a shit ton of pitches the first inning.
The second baseman.
When they showed how many pitches he threw, I was like, all right, pretty much came to grips with the fact he's not getting a complete game this time.
I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out
and then a lead-off double second inning, come on.
Himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a
no.
pitcher,
What are you doing?
they can get out of a tight spot.
That sucks you didn't get Piazza during the season when he was a reward.
Cut on and miss, struck him out.
Could have got him for free.
Not what you're looking for after the lead-off double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Alan Trammell in the box here.
Come on,
Lets
dog.
that one go.
You're already in line for the win.
For a ball. Mark Appel on the pitch out of the pen here. And he'll work on holding this lead. Right-handed reliever.
Okay, so you're like fresh into it. Okay, I see.
Slow roller to third. Fox whips it to
Well, the good thing is
got the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over.
we got a new season dropping in 3 days, so whatever cards that are going to be part of the new season, you'll be able to get those for free. You know, and they're getting to, like, we're just getting to the point where it's going to be like 99 overall cards. You know, we're kind of out of the, we're kind of just getting out of the anything less than 99s overall. So like the quality of the cards is going to go up drastically. Like any cards basically on my team that aren't 99s, I'm probably gonna be like, I'll probably end up being like, I want to use this guy, but it's just hard to not go with someone who's got better stats, even if it's, you know, like I would love to be using Hank Aaron. I would love to, you know, but he's a 94 overall. I think I got him to a 95 overall so far, but like Duke Snyder's base is a 95, so like, you know, it's just tough to not want to use the higher overall. Good shit, man. Here's Piazza right here.
Everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared.
Oh, I wish it would show his stats.
The batter down. Mike Piazza.
Yeah, don't let that fool you. He's one of my, definitely one of my best hitters.
Top of the third. At the plate, Ryan Howard doubled his first time on.
Here goes another one of my best hitters, and he's cheap. He's like 10K cheap. Ryan Howard. Left-handed hitting against a lefty doesn't usually matter with him. Like he hammers left-handed.
Left-hand hitter waits. Just
in real life, once they figured out that all you had to do was throw a high arcing breaking ball, they kind of figured him out. But in the game, if you can hit that pitch, like, that kind of nullifies that.
Man at second.
Is that Hamels? No.
The umpire is today.
See, number 35, left-handed. And it looks like he has, like, oh, come on, check line.
The 2-2 gets a
Dude, oh my God, that was way past home plate.
Back according to Rusty Valentine. Back to work, 3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
I was going to say, I mean,
Adam Simber takes over on the mound.
Let's see what kind of trolling this one does.
2 on with 1
That'd be the wrong place. This would be the wrong place to troll with that kind of profile, though. I lost my fucking virginity when I was 15. I'm not one of these guys just gonna be like,
swings and misses at the initial offering.
Nothing. Disappointing.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the
I'm always one to appreciate a good troll.
The base runner at second has a very
come on
makes
now.
the catch for the out. Race to the bag, but he's
Say
safe.
better not call him out. He missed him completely.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Duke Snyder. He's already homered in this game. In there, and it's 0-1.
Is Duke Snyder still alive? He was alive fairly recently.
Line drive,
he might be. I could see him being dead. There you go.
Around third.
I could see him being dead now, though.
1-run score.
You were in the majors in the fucking early 50s. You're not dead. He's like at the end of his life, probably.
It's 5-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
All right, Duke Snyder.
Now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Oh, he died in 2011.
And he'll walk.
Damn. I didn't know that.
On at second with 2 down.
Nicknamed the Silver Fox and the Duke of Flatbush. He's a hit with the ladies. Hey, you should go troll his fucking thing.
Meadows racing over to make
even though that guy didn't troll, other than saying, hey.
Pitch hitter in the pitcher spot, Chris Davis. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
He went the Silver Fox.
Next offering is downstairs.
I didn't know he died in 2011, though. That's kind of solid. He's been dead for a decade.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Chris Davis down on strikes.
Oh, tonight's a good night, too, because Reefer Sutherland actually has plenty of reefer.
In the box now.
Plenty of reefer.
1 down, base is empty. Bunt attempt, but
yeah,
that
sorry,
goes
Jimbo.
The 0-2. Fought off foul.
I'm gonna try to keep an eye on that card too, because if that price drops again, I'm scooping it up just on the off chance that it's gonna go. The price will go back up.
Righty delivers.
Because that card would, if I really was gonna do a Phillies lineup, that card would be my starting shortstop. With Schmitty on third, Utley on second, Howard at first, obviously.
Wide in the pitch.
Bryce Harper, right field.
Up the middle.
I would use Jimmy Fox too, honestly. So Jimmy Fox would be my catcher. Because I wanted to do a Phillies lineup, but I would do a Philadelphia lineup, so I could use Jimmy Fox and lefty Grove from the Philadelphia A's.
That one pushed foul.
What if when he died? What if when he started to dive, he just flew all the way over to it and caught it perfectly?
Just 1 out away, try to close it out. And now 1-2.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
And a swing and a miss,
good
and
shit.
That is the ball game. 5-0 the final in this.
All right, one more game for the regular season. You're right, Uncle Fucker. Yes, it's true. Nobody fucks up those quite like you. Let's rock Brooklyn Dodgers. I wish they would get a more modern away Brooklyn Dodgers one. Yeah, like the away jersey for this would be cool. Actually, I'm just gonna wear these. Who the fuck says I have to wear an away jersey? I love how they let you do that too. Singer. Let's go with him for the experience for that. So we could get that Biggio would be cool to get.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining.
I'm pretty much locked in though for my lineup. Like unless they just drop like better overall players, really. But there's no, I don't feel like I have a hole anywhere. Nothing.
And we are underway.
I'm pretty well satisfied with this.
And the one.
Yeah, I checked too when I re-downloaded the show 21.
Out
Like,
towards left center.
I thought I played a lot of 21. I've already played like 500 more games of 22 than I did 21.
There's one away.
And honestly, this is about where I got 21 last year. Like, I didn't get it until like June or July.
Contact hitters in the game. Swings through that one. 0-1. To measure what a force.
This one I got the day it came out.
Cardinals. Look at his first decade in the league. In those years,
actually, I don't think that's true. I think it was like a week or two later. And what happened was I went with the Switch version because I was hyped that they finally were, you know. And then that's gone. And then I started playing it, and like it was good and all. But then I was thinking like, oh, I have PS5, you know, like it's so much cooler seeing like Babe Ruth with like these graphics, you know, like. So I ended up trading it in at GameStop and getting the PS5 version that I'm playing now. That's gone too. Let's go, Babe.
They go back to back.
See what I mean? Like, that's the thing about my lineup, too. I feel like it's like at any point we could do that. And before you know it, it's a 2-run ball game.
First pitch just misses.
You know? As I'm sure with many other people's lineups are the same thing. It's just, I'm talking about my lineup specifically.
He can't get there. That should be extra bases.
I'm just basically saying that I'm pretty much satisfied with it. Like, unless they drop like a 99. I don't even know, honestly. Like, most of my players, like, if he goes 99, hopefully, he should. I'm at level 4, but he's only gone up 2 overall. Like, the fuck, Howard? They better give me 99 overall with him. Utley's already 99 overall. Schmidt's 99 overall.
Contact guy, good defender.
What the fuck's going on? I would have thought they would have worked some of these little stupid glitches out by now.
Swing and a ball popped up. Walsh should have this one. And puts the
I honestly feel like 2-0. Like, I already have enough to win.
Stepping in is the switch.
So now I just want to get this fucking game over with so we can get into the playoffs.
Pick up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Woo. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. 0-2 now.
Like, I want to sell this guy too, but there's missions with him to get more points towards that Cabin, or not Cabin Biggio, Craig Biggio. That's so weird that I just did that. You don't know how weird that is to me. I mean, I actively remember Craig Biggio being a, you know, so the fact that I accidentally said Cabin first, that's so weird. That's so weird. I just haven't had to say Craig Biggio in a while. But it's so weird. What the fuck?
It's his job to keep his team in the game.
The Duketh of Flatbusheth.
The pitch. Duke Snyder.
Ooh, nice pitch.
That one to lead off the inning. Now the 0-1.
Oh.
The flip to the pitcher covering.
Oh.
And quickly one away in the second. Here's the third baseman, Jimmy Fox.
Jimmy Fox.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now that they're dropping the better cards, I'm eventually going to get to the point where I'm going to raise the difficulty.
With everything, really good balance, nice extension.
Like where I'm playing all games on at least all-star difficulty. Right-handed pitcher, no.
Man at first with one gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brady Singer.
The pitcher, Brady Singer.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Walsh. And they put the tag on him for the out. Now it's the power speed combo. Chase Utley.
Really? I thought Utley, I must have been last game. I thought Utley got a lead off hit.
First pitch, not close. And the righty deals.
Oh, I got under it. Motherfucker. And yeah, I wasn't that late on it. I thought I was way later on it, too.
It, and that's back here at the
Wasn't the timing. I just simply got under it.
Now it's the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
He's about to go level 5. For me, Bruce Sutter.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Eckersley's already level 5, been level 5.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And there's 1 down. Trey Mancini now.
Batting 5th. No left
And a foul ball.
Trey Mancini.
On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The second baseman,
Michael Young looks at 1 outside there. And it's even up.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Oh, come on.
Next pitch is inside. And the count is filled up.
Steve's fucking wind up. It's where I'm hitting the line consistently. I mean, then again,
2 outs.
It's probably the second game I've ever pitched with this Steve.
And that one in the air, center field. Snyder makes the catch, and that'll do it. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Richard Blyer. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Oh, 387. Dropped a little bit.
Right side, hard hit. Sends it to Walsh. 1 up, 1 down. And now Babe Ruth.
I'd really like to find my J-Rap so I can roll up a G.
And first offering is fouled off.
Good sinker. Might not have got jammed like that if it was a fastball. Still might have. Or that might have happened.
Base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now, Mike Piazza. Trammell pulls that one down.
You know, another thing, not only the overall 99 cards, I hope they start releasing the cards with the power. Like, see how Ryan Howard says power? He's like one of the only players on my team that does that. Not even Babe Ruth does that. It says balance. And it's like, if Babe Ruth isn't power, who the fuck is? Other than Hank Aaron. If anybody, you know what I mean?
That one foul.
The only 2 people have ever hit more home runs than Babe Ruth. And one of them's like kind of arguable. Like Barry Bonds definitely wouldn't have did that without the steroids. I'm sure he would have still joined the 500 club, and you know he'd have been.
Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Ruth.
No, go! What the fuck are you doing?
The tag, and that's outnumbered.
What the fuck was that?
And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Alan Trammell.
If he would have went, the guy wouldn't even have threw the ball. He would have held on to it.
0-2 as he waves.
I always tell players to go right there because for some reason it seems like that's what happens a lot. The second baseman will just hold the ball, won't even risk it.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and there's 1 down. Now Jared Walsh,
the first baseman,
out to short. Schmidt collects, zips it to first, and they're down to their last out. So now a pinch hitter, Chris Davis.
Yo, what's up, dude?
Trying to get
I'm doing all right. How about
with
yourself?
2 away. Swings through that one. 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
No.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing.
No, maybe some other time though, but yeah, nah.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Very good, very good. Very good. Made it all.
Win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton
very good,
and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
I knew you would find me one day, my liege. All right, playoffs. Word. Wow. Cool. I'll take that 4K. Yes, please. I'm done this season. I mean, like, come on. That clock is going so slow. 3 days, 15 hours. Ugh. Alright, we'll be at home. Started off at the polo ground. Hold up. Let me... Stupid PS5. Let me get my app open so I can see that your whole comment. For some reason, PS5. That's like the one thing that I feel like PS4 had over PS5 for me. So when you would stream, like, you'd be able to see whole comments, and like there'd be like, oh, nice. How come you're like, what are you struggling to get that 1 point? Is it a hassle? Because I'm not looking forward to that. But honestly, I'm going for Biggio, but I'm really more going for the All-Star packs and hoping to pack somebody that I could sell. Hey, me. That's just me. Me is number 3. All right, let's go. Yeah, like I said, though, I mean, they're starting to drop, like, the 99 cards and shit. I'm going to have to start making my base difficulty all-star because... Let's see, because whatever you're doing, I'm going to... Oh, that sucks. Isn't that... Oh, man. Really, the only reason I'm doing this, honestly, right now, is because I have nothing else to do. Really. You know, because I have Chase Utley at second base, so probably, definitely, because Griffey last year. Oh no lol about it, because you just hit the nail on the head, basically. See, the thing though is, I have a hard time choosing between Griffey and Mickey Mantle when they're both like, you know. But for on the show 21, Ken Griffey Jr. was the first card I bought because I got the game a little late. Yeah, but I got Piazza at catcher. You know, like I feel like if I would have noticed the Biggio like a little bit more, like when he first came out, I probably would have him up by now because I was in desperate need of a second baseman. This is 22. This is 22. I'm just saying basically what I was trying to say is on the show 21, Griffey, I got the show 21 in maybe June or July. I got it a little late, so there was already a 95 overall Griffey card when I finally got it, right? And he was the first card I got. And I used him the whole year. So to answer your question, when Griffey comes in, yes. Yes, I probably will be using him. But it depends on who they drop first. Probably. A Mickey Mantle or a Griffey. Because,
next offering is fouled back.
Oh, you bastard. Is that who it is? Word. I was hoping someone wasn't going to do that, but that's okay.
Swings through that, and it's a strike.
That's awesome. That's great to hear. I was hoping if someone did do that it was at least going to be somebody I'd be hype about.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
So, word. Nothing. Not saying anything against you. You had no way of knowing that. Like, you know.
Pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like to be surprised, like when I turn the game on and it's that day.
And there's a
you know what I mean? I usually don't. It's just the way I am. With like new video games, I never look up like early release footage and shit. I want to experience everything when I first turn the game on. You know what I mean?
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first base.
No, sorry necessary. Like,
and he swings and misses.
That's as when I say I was hoping someone wouldn't do that, it's as lighthearted as it could be. You know, like no hard feeling. Like I said, you had no way of even knowing that that's how I feel. You know what I mean? How would you have known? This is probably your first time ever here. You know what I mean? No big deal. And even if you did know, still no big deal. But like I said, I was hoping if somebody did do that it would be someone I'd be hype about. So, word, it's Griffey. That's clutch. That's clutch because... And also, another thing that, since it is Griffey, I kind of, if you were to ask me to guess who the new, like one of the new, I would have probably said Griffey probably first, because that best version of him they got is the 88 overall. Yeah. No. Like I said, no sorry necessary. Like, just like a, that was just like a.
And a pitch.
Yeah.
And first off,
yeah, see, the thing is, like, I have this Chase Utley, and, like, he's already up to 99 for me, and I'm a Phillies fan.
The pitch.
Exactly. So I would have probably, he would have been one of my first guesses anyway.
Around first and hustling for second.
Oh, he's going to be, thank you.
And he's into second.
Hold on, let me fix this cigarette, because I'm going to have to go to the store soon, and I really don't want to, but I'm going to have to. So this is the last one I got, and it's a broken one, so I just got to fix it real quick. But yeah, exactly. Like, the best one they had was an 88 overall, and it's like, honestly, same with Mickey Mantle. I don't know what you get Mickey Mantle up to when you got him to level 5, or not, excuse me, I don't know what you have Griffey up to when you get him to 5, but I know Mickey Mantle goes up to a 92 because I got that Mickey Mantle to level 5. You know what I mean? So, like, they need to come out with a better version of him, too, though, but word up. Another thing that's great about it being Griffey is that last year on the show 21, he was one of the token rewards, and he was the highest one.
A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a
yeah, no, I don't blame anybody for wanting to use him. It's just like, I already have my team basically, and like both of the players, like what at the pit. Oh, definitely. That's the one thing, like, when the show first releases and you go through and look at the players, you can pretty much bank on that every player they already have is going to eventually have a 99 version. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if they have a Mickey Mantle already, that means that the rights, they already got the rights to him and all that. So, like, they're absolutely going to be coming out. But, yeah, so Griffey was the high. Oh, wow. Here's my Piazza, see? Here's my catcher. So I got that Utley, who's at third base right now, and I got this Piazza at catcher. So, like, I already got those. You know what I mean? Like, trust me, like, I don't blame anyone for using the Craig Biggio. He was an all-time great player, no doubt about it. I wanted to lay off that so bad.
Top of the second.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. And Utley's literally about to go 5. He's at 4, so you see what I mean. Like, that's why I was saying earlier, if I would have gotten that Biggio when he first, like, if I would have known about him. I kind of feel you on that, but, like, the reason I'm using this Piazza is because I always go back to the show 21, but last year on the show 21, I didn't like Piazza last year. Like, I didn't do good with him, but this year, he's one of my best hitters. Like,
that one in for a strike, 2-2.
Oh, dude, I was actually, like, surprised. I was getting him to, like, 5 so quickly, you know? And I was like, dude, did they make it easier or something? And then I just re-downloaded 21 just to go back and look at, like, the old players. And, like, dude, I've already played, like, 500 more games of 22 than I did of 21. So it totally makes sense why I'm getting players to 5 so quick. Like, yeah, bro. It's definitely also because I'm streaming it. Like, Call of Duty Zombies is no... Come on, man. Bob, what are you doing? Zombies, Call of Duty is usually what I stream. You know what I mean? Oh, dude. I've been playing since... I always say this, too, but I've been playing the show since the year before it was the show. So whatever it was, I'm pretty sure it was Triple Play Baseball, 2005, was what the show was. Yeah, that's why I have it downloaded. Yeah, so I've been playing the show since it's been a thing. Like, if you go play, like, back, I remember back when, the reason I know this is because that game was out on PS Vita. No, what was it? PSP. So, like, I remember getting that, and it was the exact same thing. Like, even though it wasn't the show yet, there was, like, the pitching meter was the same, you know. Now, yeah, I usually don't put out, like, personal info like that, but I was definitely a young bull. I'll just leave it at that. You know, I've played basketball and baseball since I was like 5 or 6 years old, so I would always have like a video game, you know what I mean? Because there's also always been video games. So I would be outside playing like the real game, and then when it would get dark, you'd come in and play the video game. You know.
Able to connect on that. Look out.
The 2-1.
Nah, it's not you though. Don't take it personal. Come on, Howard.
Popped up. Arenado
Just missed that shit.
underneath it.
But yeah, dude, like so if you go back and play like that one, it's all the same. Like I guess they changed the name of it, but the only ones I didn't own 16. I must have just not been into baseball really then, and I didn't play much of 20. I owned 20, but like didn't really play too much of it. But every other one I played a good bit of. 19 I played a good bit of. You know, the one with Griffey on the cover, 17. 18 had, what was his name? There we go, Schmitty. I got Schmitty to 5-2. But what I was trying to say about zombies is that, like, when you stream the game, it's like you play it just that much more because, like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm going to stream, but I don't know what. So there's sometimes where, like, if I wasn't going to stream it, like, I wouldn't be playing it. You know, it's just because I do stream it. And it's like one of the games I feel like because tonight I was going to stream zombies, but I didn't end up feeling like I was all about it, and then I just didn't. So I went, you know, this is really all I feel like playing right now. If it wasn't for this, I probably wouldn't even be playing PlayStation too much. Do you? What do you stream? Come on. Get foul. Damn it.
Puts it away, and that is the inning. Welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And
come on, we need to get Bob Feller the win, man. If he gets through this inning, it's unacceptable to not get him the win. Oh, cool. See, I never really played Minecraft. I just never, like,
slow roller to first.
That just was never my thing, really, but I know one time I was watching someone built like a replica of the Twin Towers in Minecraft, and I was like, what? That's fucking sick, yo. So, like, I don't know what that means. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah, I wouldn't know what any of that means. That's cool, though. It's like, isn't it like one of the most popular games? Yeah, I understand.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Alan Trammell.
Oh fuck, this is the playoffs, ain't it?
Offering is fouled off.
Is this the playoffs? Why did I pick here then? I meant to pick the Polo Grounds. Fuck, this is the playoffs. Alright, it's game 1, that's okay. I should be at the Polo Grounds though, like I wasn't even paying attention. That's why, like, I just, when I'm, like, talking, I could still, like, focus on this shit, but, like, definitely doesn't have 100% of my attention. Oh, no, that's cool, yeah. Like I said, it's one of the most popular games of all time, isn't it? For a reason, so. That's cool. I need to try to short this cigarette, because then that could prolong me having to go to the store that much longer. Don't smoke. Don't ever start smoking.
Left field. Usual makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Yeah, I just never.
Tyler Clipper into the game.
I don't know. I don't know why, you know? Because, like, I'm the type of guy, like, if a game is good, I'll play it. Like, it doesn't really, even if I don't like the theme of it, like, you know, like, I was never really, like, when, say, like, Skyrim, for example, I was never really into, like, dragons. Hold on, I'm trying to short this, too, so. But I was never into, like, dragons and knights and, like, that type of stuff, but that's one of the best games of all time, so because of that, like, I was willing to, like, try it out, and because I was willing to try it out, I discovered one of my, you know what I mean? So I don't know why. I don't know why I never went and checked out Minecraft, because, like I said, it's one of the most popular games. It's got to be for a reason.
On that pitcher out there.
Oh!
Foul ball there.
Oh! What the fuck? I was a little early on it, I guess, but I was expecting to see an animation, because I just hit a dinger.
Handled by Machado.
Whatever, Ortiz.
Fires to first.
You got me questioning on whether I actually want to put you at first base once Ryan Howard goes level 5. Same with Frank Thomas, dude.
Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Swings through it for strike.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're not looking for the first half of the pitch. You turn and look, and it's already halfway down the fucking pike.
Inside.
Ooh, lay off that. Good cutter.
The pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Yeah, like, what's the fun of it? Come on, like,
to center.
Get
That's back
God's
there.
caught.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
What's the appeal of it? Like, when you think, like, oh, I want to play something, and then Minecraft pops into your head. Like, what do you imagine, like, is going to be, you know, because, like, if I play, like, I like baseball, and, like, I think about, when I want to play the show, I think of, like, the Chase Utley home run animation. I'm like, damn, I want to play it now. Like, you know, or, like, with zombies, it's like, you know, doing an Easter egg or so. Like, what is it about Minecraft that makes it fun? You know, because I never, like I said, I don't know much about it, really, so.
First offering is fouled off.
I don't know what it is of why people like it, you know, but I also don't.
Slice the other way. And
I also don't like, or I'm not surprised people like it, you know, like, from what I understand of it. It seems like the type of game you got to have. I just got under it. All right, that's all right.
Under it.
That sucks because it's the playoffs, but.
Pulls it in, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Is that the type of game you got to have, like, an imagination, or, like, having a good imagination helps? Yeah, math was always easy as fuck for me, too. That was always something I never really understood when I was, like, in school, how people had a hard time with math. Math always came, like, just naturally for me. But, like, see, I like, okay, I understand that, but I still don't get, like, are you building stuff? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? That's cool, like, because you don't meet too many people like that. You know, most people say they hate math. You know, I mean, I didn't particularly love it. Like, it just was never hard. Yeah, see, I would have been in those classes. The only problem is I was a huge slacker. You know, but, like, I was the quintessential student who passed because I did good on tests, but nearly failed because I didn't do homework or projects. Or, like, was allowed to make them up late for, like, a maximum of a C or what, you know what I mean? Like, so if I applied myself and, like, did my homework and shit, I would have been in all those classes too. Hold on, just give me a second here. But yeah, like, that was, math was always really, okay, so it's kind of like it can be a social game. You know, it kind of doesn't make sense to me, though, man. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because people can be cocksuckers on the fucking internet. You know what I'm saying? But, like, if you're young, you know, like on the off chance, like, you're still in school or whatever it is, the thing you gotta remember is, like, dude, everybody is self-conscious about themselves, dude. Everybody just wants to fit in. And if you got social anxiety, you got to really try to, like, when you're in the moment, bury that thought and just force yourself to be outgoing, because people like people who are, you know, people are drawn to people who are like always laughing and smiling and friendly, like, you know what I mean? I get the social anxiety thing, but I kind of don't, because, like, I guess I was just one of the people that pushed through it, you know, like, because don't get me wrong, of course I had social anxiety, like, I was just, like, I don't know, I was always comfortable with, like, another thing I was in school was, Oh, you had a stutter? Yeah, that's tough. Because, like I said, people can be cocksuckers. You know, but if someone's really bullying you, if I had a child or whatever, I would tell, my advice would be to don't even say anything. Swing and hit them. And if you get expelled, we'll deal with that. But that's how you get someone to stop bullying you. See, I had the benefit of getting in a fight with like the school tough guy early on, and I beat the fucking shit out of him. You know what I mean? So people just, from that point on, just knew not to fuck with me. So I never really had a problem, you know what I mean? Plus, what I was saying too about like just pushing through it, like, and like, because people like that person, you know, and everybody, when you're in school, everybody is like, yeah, see, that's wrong, man. It's not wrong, nothing against your parents, but that's the wrong way to do it, because that's how kids stay getting bullied then. This whole no tolerance thing and all that, like, okay, that's all well and good, but you're basically allowing kids to like, you're putting more power into like a bully's hand, so to speak, because now a kid can't, because the only thing that a bully understands is weakness and strength, and if someone bows to them, they're gonna continue to do it. But if someone tries to do something and you swing on them right away, they know that the next time, oh yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. You know, if I'm talking about when someone is really bullying someone, real bullying, not like this, you know, not the normal young kid name calling, you know, like that's mild. I'm talking about real bullying, like, you know, like, the only thing they understand is that they can bully that person. So if you swing on that motherfucker, the next time he thinks about going to bully you, he's going to know, well, I can do it, but there's going to be a chance he's going to swing at me. Let me find somebody else that's not going to swing at me. You know what I mean? That's the only way you stop that shit. And it's right. That's the only way you nip that shit in the butt. Because when a kid's not allowed to stand up for himself like that, with no tolerance, and you get expelled right away, you know, like, that's horseshit. Like, I think that's one of the huge reasons why the American school system, that's one of the big problems with the American school system, in my opinion. You know? I guess just, because that would be my advice. Because my dad always taught me to never swing first, and I don't necessarily agree with that. You know? I mean, in most situations, yes. But, like, not in a situation where you're actually getting bullied. Like, my cousin used to live with me. I'll give you a story about me, personally. My cousin used to, like, he's basically my brother, really.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm not even necessarily specifically referring to you. Like, you know, that's good then. Then sounds like people at your school are just the way you're supposed to be. Sounds good. Come on, get there. Jesus Christ. Come on, bats are snoozing. Then that's cool, because that's how people should be. I'm always like, if you're cool to me, I'm cool to you. And if you're not cool to me, then I'm not going to necessarily not be cool to you, but I definitely really don't want anything to do with you. Come on, babe. Get the fuck out of here, yo. It's a lazy little shit pop out to the second baseman.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo.
See, I'm a little bit older than you, obviously. So I kind of grew up at the tail end of like the old era, where like,
he swings and hits a fly,
you know, it was kind of like a free for all, really. Like there wasn't much being done about any of that shit, you know. And like I've seen like really, you know, like to the point where it's like when you hear shit about today, it's like that's kind of just like mild. Like, sounds to me like the person quote unquote getting bullied just needs to fucking stop being a pushover. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because yeah, okay. Like, see, that's the thing too. Is like when you're babying like kids at that age, you're teaching them to rely on that shit, and then it's like, what you're not teaching them is that once you get out of high school, you get cut loose, motherfucker. There ain't gonna be no zero tolerance, dude. Like, you know, like, you're gonna have to listen to your boss or else you're fucking fired. There's no fucking guidance counselor, you know what I mean? Like, and you're not teaching kids that. You're not teaching kids to be able to deal with that. by babying them, really, you know? I mean, I understand, don't get me wrong, I definitely understand, but I think that, like, some of it goes overboard. See, I was trying to be a teacher. Like, so this is kind of like, this would have been my area of expertise, so to speak, but I decided not to, because teachers are the definition. I mean, that's great. See, you're young, so you're idealistic still. Like, I kind of know what the real world is, you know, like, and I just, unfortunately, I don't want to be that guy, but I just don't believe in karma. I don't. I think karma's horseshit. You know? I'm sorry, just my personal experience. You know, but maybe your life won't be that way, dude. So keep being like that, you know? Keep thinking that way. Keep being optimistic and stuff. Oh, you like architecture? Nice, dude. All right, well, if you're trying to be an MLB player, here's something that I wish somebody would have told, like, me. It's something I knew, but, like, nobody was, like, pushing me to do so. You gotta fucking...
Ryan Howard swings through that one there.
Yeah, the thing is, like, a lot of people get beat down by life as life goes on, to where, like, that optimistic, positive thing is just, it just pisses you off after a while, because it's like, it seems like that's the case for everybody else, it seems like. See, the problem is we live with social media, and social media is the ultimate trap, because you just look at everybody else's and they're only showing you what they want you to see, the best parts of their life. So you think everybody else's life is going perfect, and you're like, and you think you're just a piece of shit, like, and oh, get the fuck out of here. One out? Okay, good shit. All right. Let's calm down.
And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Yeah, man, that shit's driving us apart for sure. And the thing that, like definitely my generation and younger, like the people older than us just don't understand, like, when it comes to men and, like, dating, is that we live in like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, motherfucker.
One batter, 2 outs.
Then count yourself lucky, bro.
Top half of the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Barry Larkin.
Yeah.
Pitches in.
Yeah, you sound like you grew up in like, your neighborhood must be different than mine, man. You know anybody that's like dead your age? Because if you're in late middle school, by the time I was your age, I already knew someone who had been murdered. That was our age, you know what I mean? By other kids our age. Like, it's, you know, like, some people, it's like we don't get to choose where we're born, so you don't get to choose what kind of fucking circumstances you grow up in. You know? So, like, some people grow up in really shitty areas, like really high crime areas where everybody's poor as fuck, and everybody's just trying to get whatever they can get. So it's like, dude, I have 2 uncles that have been murdered. My cousin's been murdered. My aunt committed suicide. My other aunt died of AIDS. Yeah, well, see, that's unacceptable. See, the mistake that I feel like a lot of people make is, like, that's unacceptable too. Like, some people try to compare, like, you know, I'm sitting here telling you about my cousins and, like, you know, my uncles and aunts and shit, but, like, I also think that is unacceptable too. You know, I'm not gonna, like, some people seem to be like, oh, I've gone through way worse shit, so the shit you've gone through doesn't mean nothing, like, which is, like, also wrong. Like, that's, come on, get him. Piazza in your fluff arm. Piazza's got such a fluff arm, dude. Alright, we gotta win here. I gotta fucking buckle down.
Next offering is fouled back.
Nice. Well, not nice. Not nice at all. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah. I've never known any of my grandparents, dude. It sounds like I'm trying to be that guy, but I swear to God, I'm not. No, like, that's understandable. If your grandparents died to old age, like, that's a nice full life then. If they were, I mean, I imagine they were fairly old if they were your grandparent. Get through.
To the left side, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm just basically saying, some people don't have a choice of whether they're going to be depressed or not, basically. You know? I mean, they could, they could choose not to be depressed and not let the, but like then you got to kind of wonder about those people, because how does that shit not upset you? No? You know what I'm saying? All right, Ortiz.
Pinch hitter coming on, David Ortiz. A runner at first for him, nobody out.
Hopefully they still have 20 years left. Let's hope. You know? That's just basically, that just means you gotta cherish every day. I mean, when you hear people say that, it sounds so cliche and so like corny, but it really is the fucking truth, man. When you're young, nobody tells you, like,
swing at a high,
you know, but there's something. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, no. Hopefully, like, because nobody's guaranteed tomorrow. Nobody, dude. People like there's people I know that I thought would have lived to be 100, and they're dead. You know what I mean? Like, just yes, thank you. A little fucking break. One out, good. Come on, and we get the walk off if we can get someone home.
2 on, 1 out.
Yeah, yo.
And here is
so if you're in middle school, the thing that I remember when I was young that nobody ever tells you, and I'm sure this is every single human being's experience. It's just a human thing where you can't understand it when you're young, but you will understand it come one day. And that's, oh, come on. God damn it, dude.
Brings it in.
All right, we got Babe Ruth. But pretty soon the years are going to start going by at the snap of a finger. Because I remember when I was like in middle school, like the difference of a year, just like thinking from one Christmas to the next, like that year seems so long. Like the difference of I should have swung that earlier and not pulled down. But the difference I would always feel like in who I was this year and a year ago seemed like so different because it seemed like so long. But like, are you fucking kidding me? Dude, come on, man. All right, we need... My pitching really needs to step up here. Well, the thing is, like, it's just the more years you accumulate, the more a year isn't shit. It's all good. Because if you think about it, just say, for an example, a 5-year-old. Well, 1 year is 1/5 of your life when you're 5. So 1 year is like 20% of your life. That's 20% of your experience. But by the time you're 40 or 50, 1 year is 1/50th of your life. So 1 year is nothing. So they start like it's just the older you get, the quicker life goes. And it's like, so if you ever hear anybody say to you, enjoy being young, like that, you better really like take their word for it, because once it's gone, it's gone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's the thing, man. It's another human thing. It seems like when you're young, you can't wait to be old, and when you're old, you wish you were young. You know, it's the same thing like when you're working. When you're working, you wish you didn't work, and when you're not working, you wish you did. It's a human thing. It must just be a human thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's good. I'm not saying that. Like, I just mean like, it just goes quick, dude. You know, I'm not much older than you. Like, you know. I mean, I am a good bit older than you, but I'm not much really, like, in terms of a lifespan older than you. So I'm sitting here talking like the wizened old geezer here, but it's just funny. It's just funny, like, when you know, like, as life goes on, the shit you always heard, like, you just, you know, you eventually become that. Here, dude, you know how many times people told me that? Now here I am telling you that. That's good, dude. You sound like you're well-adjusted, like a well-adjusted individual. Always stay that way, dude. You know what I'm saying? All right, righty. This is the one problem with my bench is when I'm in this sitch. When I'm on this old sitch, let's hit pool. Let's get pool holes in. Oh my god, I hate it. Really? I just put the slowest player in the MLB in. I know, dude. I do that. I make that mistake all the time. It's all good. It's all good.
Melanson back to work.
No worries.
Now take strike one.
And I know you want to be patient.
If you watch me playing this game, you'll see that that's a common occurrence pretty frequently, especially if I'm talking to somebody. Like, I'm not paying attention to that. If I might ask you, though, how did you know that it was a pinch runner? I'm sure it says it somewhere, but where does it say it?
Andy O2.
No, it's not his Rookie of the Year card. That's his Home Run Derby card. They're both 97 overall, I think. No, it's his Home Run Derby card, and his speed is 0.
Misses down and away.
I just, no, like, literally, that's no exaggeration. I just literally put in the slowest. Okay, cool. I was...
2-2 down.
Yeah. No. I'm playing horribly.
The next to hit.
The first baseman, number 6.
This is where I need to not play horribly. In the playoffs, I've only ever lost one mini-season. Jesus Christ. Give me some credit for pushing up. Look, see? Second base, speed, 0.
Puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good, hard fastball.
No, he's a card I just got. As a matter of fact, I'm going to... Oh, who'd I put him in for? Babe Ruth. Jesus Christ. I put him in for Babe Ruth.
Up in the zone right there. Hitter.
Damn, extra innings rule. And I haven't even moved him. Oh, God. Schmitty, bail me out here, buddy. Look, I got him to 5, too, if it would show up.
And now it's even up. All tied up here in extra innings.
These home fans.
Nah, I keep falling for that when I'm talking. I fall for that.
On that pitcher out there.
Oh,
The 2-1.
don't take that as I mean. Schmitty, get out.
Deep to right field.
Come on. Yes, let's go.
Can't get there. It's a base hit. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off for the win.
I was hoping that's what it was going to be. I knew it wasn't gone, but I was hoping it was too far for him to catch.
Everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win.
Yeah.
You've got to turn the page quickly.
Yeah, I've lost one mini season out of maybe 15. You'll see. I mean, if you're here when I complete this one, or if I complete this one. But when you get that banner, I'm telling you, I got like 15 of them, I think, was the last time. Word! Sooty suit! Finally. Dude, that is bullshit, though, man. I'm at level 5, and he's gone up overall 2? What is that? Whatever. A is right, though, because for the last few streams, I've been like, Suitor's about to go 5, Suitor's about to go 5, Suitor's about to go 5. Finally did. Alright, we need some luck here. We need all the help we can get. So where are we going to play? But none other than Philadelphia. Actually, let's play at Connie Mack. My grandpa used to work here, the grandpa that I never met. The grandpa that died on the same day as Bobby Kennedy in 1968. Literally died the same day Bobby Kennedy died. Because I'm done it. Because I've completed the whole thing. Yeah, I didn't know it did that. I didn't know it said that either. Yup. Yeah, I completed it maybe 2 or 3 days ago. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm like saying about how I keep planning on like I keep thinking I'm going to take a break until the new season or whatever, but like then I go to play something else and I just don't feel like playing anything else. 809K stubs? Oh, experience. I see. You could oh, I didn't pick Shive, did I? Dude, I am like totally spaced out when I'm...
We're live. All right,
I did,
ready
did
to
I?
get underway.
Oh, we're away.
Now
Okay,
it's gonna
cool.
be
Thank God.
Why to kick the pitch?
I definitely, like...
That misses
Well, the thing
zone,
I did
and
this
we're
season is
underway.
because I don't know if you've noticed, but my team is like all retired guys, all old timers. You know, so like this season, all the rewards they didn't fit into my team, so I just sold them all, and that's how I completed the live collection. That's how I completed the live series collection. Now I got like my Randy Johnson, this Chase Utley's who you get for completing the NL East.
Next one misses.
It just basically gave me the stubs needed to like stack up and get those players that cost like a couple. So I was going to say, if I wouldn't like it, I definitely got to that many stubs. Oh, good pitch. I definitely have gotten to that many stubs in the past month for sure. You definitely could. Do you know how to get like the most XP like needed? Like, do you do the missions and shit? Like where you need to do like
Victorino racing over to make the catch.
Yeah, that's me too. Me too. Like, I didn't plan on using any of those cards. What I did plan on using was a couple of the rewards you get, such as the Chase Utley and the... Okay, so you know how to do all that. Come on, get out. That's gone. Yeah, buddy. Okay, good. The only reason I ask is because, like, I know my boy that also plays the show that has an Xbox, so it's like his first like year or two with it. He didn't know like how to like that you could do a lot of that stuff. Yeah, me neither. But like I said, that Randy Johnson, the starting 99 overall Randy Johnson, and that Chase Utley are in my starting lineup. Oh, come on. He didn't check that? Are you fucking kidding me? That's one thing that's so aggravating.
Next one just misses. Now 1-2.
Come on, Piats. Come on, Piats.
The pitch.
Yeah, I just thought that was funny, though, because like, I thought I'd played a lot of the show 21 Diamond Dynasty. Yeah, I can also, like, I can hang on Hall of Fame and all that. My coasting difficulty is veteran. Because that's basically the difficulty. Like, the fact that I just lost a game two games ago is rare. You know?
Those are the ones where you gotta make them pay.
Do they do that? Because I remember, like, baseball games, some baseball games would do that, where when you would increase the difficulty, the speed of the pitch would increase. But then, like, sometimes that wouldn't be the case. Like, so that is the case. I am about to up my coasting difficulty to...
2 outs.
Especially pitching. Pitching,
the runner at first with 2 gone.
Honestly, pitching's kind of my favorite thing. Like, I like hitting, don't get me wrong, but I like the pitching just as much, so... Pitching has always been, like, one of my strong suits, so... I like to think on higher difficulties.
That one is absolutely belted.
Really? There we go, Howard. I think, well, do you play real baseball? Did you play real, like, actual baseball? Because I think one of the reasons why I'm so good at,
and here is Mike Schmidt.
What's pinpoint? I have no clue what the hell that shit is. Like, I play this. I play the way the show's always been. With the meter and stuff. Like, that, to me, that's how I don't, like... You're talking about the other thing where it's like you use the touchpad or whatever it is, and okay, like, well, do you know, like, quote unquote pitching philosophy, so to speak? Because I feel like that's one of the reasons why. Oh my God, I don't have cigarettes. I gotta go to the store.
Drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, I don't know what the hell any of that shit is.
So up next, Duke Snyder. This guy is.
I'm not really interested in that stuff, because to me this is what the show's always been. Like, they used to, the one thing that they don't have, I guess, anymore is the guess pitch. They used to have the guess pitch thing where when you would hold down R2, you'd then be able to guess which pitch and which area that. And I was used to doing that for like years, you know, so it took me a little bit to wean off of that. I'm used to not using it anymore, but. Good pitch. But all this other stuff, like, I remember I did try it out. I saw one guy streaming. I was watching one guy, like, you know, I usually don't watch much of that, you know, because I'm usually doing it. But I was watching one guy, and he was, like, the way he was playing was different. And I was like, what the hell is that?
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder.
Like, and then finally I kind of was fooling around in the settings and I figured out how to switch it to that. And I tried it out. I don't really like it, to be honest with you. And then there's the other one where you pitch where, like, the space around the ball gets, like, bigger or smaller, and, like, you have to, like, get it, like, small, and that's how you throw that. Like, I don't like that either.
And now it's 1-2.
With this meter and, like, placing the pitch, that's to me, that's what the show's always been. That's what I was talking about the year before it became the show.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
Swing and a miss.
I've been doing it this way for so long that, like, I'm not even interested in doing it another way. Like, I like doing it this way. All right, good. We got a 3-0 lead too, baby.
It's 2-2.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
What do you mean?
One down, base is empty.
You don't use the meter? The thing I'm doing?
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Fox has a beat on it. Makes the grab. 2 away. Billy Williams.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's the great thing. Like, just because I don't like, just because I'm not interested in using them, or like, doesn't mean I don't think they should be in there. Like, I'm glad that I'm glad they have other ways that you can do it that people think is more fun. You know, that's cool. That's just more people playing the game then. So, like, just because I don't like it doesn't mean I don't think it should be in there. You know, or that, like, if you say you think that way is more fun, that's great. That's cool.
Cut on and miss.
Okay. So your pitch, like, the accuracy of the pitch is probably based on, like, the accuracy of the pitcher. Like, that kind of reminds me, it's kind of like when you're playing the basketball game and you're not using the meter, you're just basically going on what, like, the shooter's percentage was of hitting, you know, like, that's what that kind of reminds me of.
And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Thinking of the right thing. That's cool. Yeah, no doubt.
And first offering is fouled off.
I think, like I said, it's just the reason I use the meter and everything is because that's just what literally, that's what the base settings have been on the show.
And for a hitter,
exactly, right.
Off one of his pitches.
That's the stat that I was talking about that it's based off of, exactly. Because, like,
somehow can't find it.
So you probably wouldn't like Nolan Ryan too much.
You can pretty much forget about it.
Because Nolan Ryan is, like, kind of wild, even, like, when I be using them, even when he's accurate.
So now here's the pitcher.
Like, even when I hit the line, sometimes the pitch doesn't go where I told it to. Because his batted base out of 9 thing is
Trying to bunt his way
a
on.
70-something.
And he grabs it in foul ground. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit, pitch, a walk.
I love him. He's one of the few pitchers I like, actually. Yeah, 46 exactly. That's horrible.
And 1-2.
But if you use the meter,
and
you know,
right-hander deals.
That is still a thing, definitely, and it's still a noticeable thing, but... Oh, get that. Come on, that's a hit. Come on. Safe. Let's go.
Throw very close right there.
Yeah. I mean, shit. With the pitcher, though. Yeah.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones...
See, like the one friend I was talking about, he says he doesn't even try to move the PCI thing. Like, he just leaves it in the middle and, like, banks on getting a pitch down the middle, but I was saying to him, when you go up in higher difficulties, those pitches down the middle don't come like often at all.
That one misses.
You know, so like moving that should have been a base hit right up the middle too. I'm glad he was safe. Oh, come on.
In the air, center field. Victorino settles underneath it.
All right, we got a 3-0 lead with Nolan Ryan on the mound. We're good.
And there's 2 away.
And he's got deception.
I'm actually glad. I think that's, for me, like, the whole Ultimate Team mode and injuries is fucking stupid. Injuries are fucking stupid. They make sense in franchise and Road to the Show. You're doing a whole season. You're doing an actual season based on real life game. Like, so there should be injuries. And Diamond, I'm using Stan fucking Musial. Stan Musial's dead. I shouldn't have injuries. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude, that pisses like FIFA. Oh my god, dude.
according to Ricky Holidays.
And I'm glad on NBA 2K it doesn't seem like players get injured ever, even though there is like injury cards and shit. But I personally, I see why it's in Road to the Show and franchise, because that's based on a real, actual.
Righty to the plate.
Yeah, dude. Like,
in the air, right
it's not a hard thing to get. Like, there's a reason why it's fun, you know? It's something that's, like, easy to get, hard to master, you know? Like, easy enough to pick up and start playing right away and like, you know.
The wind of the pitch.
But hard to master to where, like, especially with the higher difficulties where it's way smaller, you know? And like you said, like you were saying, the ball goes faster and, you know. Exactly. It doesn't make sense. Like, why is there injuries? Why would there? That would piss me off so bad. I mean, I'd be like, I'm using Stan Musial for God's sakes. What injury card did you use on him? He's dead. So's Bates. Everybody on my team's pretty much fucking dead. Everybody except like Utley and Howard. And you know, yeah, dude. I like. Oh man, talk about something that is a negative in my like opinion of how good a year was for like an ultimate. I mean, that's something that's really I can't stand on FIFA, because on FIFA they get hurt pretty easily. Like way more frequently. Now I won't want to say easily, but way more frequently they get hurt. And it's just a pain in the ass, dude. Like exactly. I think it's just more because like that's been a thing for so long that it's just there. It's just something that's really not. Because there is no injuries, it doesn't make a difference, you know? Thank God. Except there is injuries, though. Like, I recorded the game footage. If I would have did this in real life, I would have killed the pitcher, for sure. I hit a ball so hard, and it hit him right in the temple. Right in the fucking temple.
Throws to second. Not gonna get him. He's in there.
Yeah, definitely. That's another thing. Because if you're gonna make that 0, that's definitely gonna fuck with the overall, because that's not what like the overalls. You know, that's a big part of the not a big part, but that's enough of a part of the overall that yeah, exactly. Good point. Come on, it's gone.
This one's got a chance. That one is
yeah, Piazza. See, finally they give me credit for pushing up on the fucking thing.
Ryan Howard.
Dude, I'm telling you, I would have killed the man. That's gone too.
That's going back.
And like he got taken out of the game, you know. So there is injuries, but like not like oh, you dove for the ball and now, you know. Nice. I don't think I have him. What do you get him out of? A big dog? A big dog 3-pack, I think. Yeah, like, dude, if the dude got hit in the head with a 121 mile an hour exit velocity, like, ball, dude, it would kill him. Like, on mine, it hit him right in the temple. Like, that motherfucker, I said that motherfucker would be knocked out cold for a good 10 minutes at the, like, best case scenario. If he wasn't dead. Like, the fact that he just, like, kind of got up and was, like, injured, that's a hit. There you go, Schmitty. See, that's another reason I like moving the PCI thing or whatever you call it, because I like swinging at a lot of places right outside the zone or areas I like to swing it. Like, below the zone and outside of the zone.
Now it's going to be Duke Snyder. Fly ball down the line.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. Because I remember it used to be like, so like if it's a ball that's way out of reach, like sometimes I just like diving for it to make myself chuckle a little bit because it just looks so fucking ridiculous. But like sometimes it used to be he could get injured right there doing that, and like especially in Diamond Dynasty, it's like why? If I'm able to use players that have been dead for more than half a century, why is there injuries? Like, if Babe Ruth died in 1949, I think. He's been dead nearly 80 years. Yeah, once I started, see, because I sit on pitches below the zone, so once I started doing that, like, as you can see, I just went yard off of a high fastball. I can hit them, like, when I'm actively, like, keeping them in mind. But I sit on the low. Like, when I get a low fastball, that's the pitch I'm looking for.
And the first offering
That's too far outside of the zone to swing at. If it was like closer, like slightly outside the zone, I love swinging at those. They're like that, too low.
No, he's really working him away. This
nah, not really. I get hits with that pitch a lot too. It's just that the only reason I'm saying that is because that's why I feel like it's good to move that thing instead of just letting it sit. I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's easier or not, but I know I fucking pop up high pitches a lot. See, the thing that's, I don't know what it, like, I don't get credit a lot. I know I pushed up as hard as I possibly could, and then I'll look at it and it'll tell me I swung down the middle. Like it'll say I didn't move the stick at all, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here! Oh wait, it's a 6-run game. Let's get this guy more credit.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Mark Appel.
Don't give shit about him running up.
Slider with tons of movement.
I just want
on the ground right
experience for the thing that
throw to first,
where you get the Craig Biggio. What was the mission that you had left to do?
Big time power. Swings through that one.
Like that was you, right? Saying you had a whole mission left. Like you were 1 point shy of getting them, but the thing you needed to do was like from the start.
The punch out there.
No, that wasn't you, was it? No, that was somebody else, I think.
They're making a move for a bat off the bench. Alan Trammell looking for a 2-out spark.
That was somebody that was like here a little bit before you. Nice.
Bounce to the right side. Utley collects it. The final out
oh, it was you. Okay, cool.
And history here.
Yeah.
So
don't take it. I mean, I hope you all take that personally.
Great performance on the
if I know you, if I know you, I'd remember it was you. You know, this is the first time I ever talked to you, though. So don't take it personally. Sometimes people are fucking weird. You know. All right. The thing that really sucks is right now is I need to go to the store and get cigarettes. Especially because, yeah, all right, cool. So you know how it is. But I mean, it's like sometimes people just get weird and like take that shit personally when they, like, it's just really was not meant to be anything close to personal. You know, it's just. So I always say it, just in case. You know, or sometimes people ask me like if I want to play, like, you know. Like on Zombies, can I play with you? You know, and it's like I mostly play by myself, whether I'm streaming or not. So like usually I don't want to do co-op stuff. And I always say like don't take it. It's not you. It's not that I don't want to play with you. You know, and it's like, and most of the people ask me, it's like if I did want to play co-op, you would be one of the first people.
And welcome, Diamond Dynasty Baseball. So just about set now. Now it's the
well, it's like I just don't want to, like, just don't take it personally, like as if I don't like you, you know, because it's just not the case. You gotta be a dickhead to me for me not to like you, like, and even then, like,
digging in, Stan Musial.
Even then, sometimes you might like be around that person. You come to learn that that's just their personality, and even then, it like that doesn't necessarily mean I don't like you. But like, some people are just weird, you know. So I got to say that. So if that's not you, no problem.
The lefty to 1-0.
Yeah, like what?
In the air to left, down the line.
Come on, Stan. How do I get under that?
Marsh settles under.
See, that's the pitch I'd be sitting on though. Oh, I keep forgetting to switch Stan out for a right-hander too.
And now here is
like move him
because
I wasn't thinking when I put him or left him batting second. I wasn't really paying attention that it was left. So I'm always facing lefties. Speaking of lefty, oh come on, babe, what the? See, I need a cigarette. That's really what it is.
Bottom of the first, and the batter now, Shane Victorino.
I plan on streaming like for a while, so the only problem is that I just got to run down to the gas station real quick. I'm going to be driving, so it's only going to take me 5-10 minutes. You know, it's just a hassle that I got to fucking go do it. I don't feel like it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now one away. Manny Machado up to the plate.
The second baseman,
That's another thing. If you start doing, you never know when you're younger. If you start smoking when you're younger, you don't get the shit where you wake up in the morning and you got to hack up a bunch of crap. That doesn't start happening for a few years, you know, or like you don't get none of the negative side effects until like a few years in. So by the time you do get them, you're already hooked, you know. But when you first start, you think this is great, like, you know, you think it's going to be like that always.
First offering is fouled off.
So all that stuff, you really should just not start, you know. Most people don't listen to it.
This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this.
Yeah, dude.
Swings and misses.
Especially like doing that, you got to be careful. See, when I'm streaming, like, or whenever I stream for it, like most of the time I'm standing up. Well, right now I'm standing up, you know, because did you ever hear about that guy that streamed whatever it was? He was streaming for like 48 hours straight or something. He was drinking nothing but Mountain Dew, and he died. He died because like he didn't move. Like your body is supposed to move. You're supposed to be moving a lot, you know, not sitting there for hours and hours and hours. So I try to stand up most of the time. Yeah, that happened recently. That happened very recently. Oh, it's a new game. I looked at the score and I was like 0-0. Wasn't it just 6-0? All right, new game. And if we win this, it's next round.
Next pitch is in the dirt.
Then we can.
And it's a ball to strike.
Then I'll get that. Hopefully, we can pull something. Even though there's nothing I really want, so all my stubs are just.
2-1 the count.
I'm just sitting on them, waiting for them to.
But you've got to be ready to hit one.
Really, it needs to be 3 days from now, and the new season just needs to like happen.
He was late.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what do you do? I like Mountain Dew, don't get me wrong, but like, what the hell you doing, dude? Like,
righty delivers.
That's why I feel like that thing where they say like we'll always be in a virtual reality, and like that'll never happen because we'll die. Like unless there's some way that they can find a way to where you're getting your like nutrient and like. But if you sit somewhere for too long, even for just like a couple, you'll die. Like, just like that dude did. Come on, that's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Ooh, let's go, Piazza. Did that hit the wall? That's awesome, dude. That's good to know. But don't tell me anybody else. Don't tell me anybody else. You already told me Ken Griffey. That's gone too. Clutchzilla. He's gonna be going 5. He's got to be close. All right, this is good. Yeah, probably after this game, though, I'm going to be, like, running to the store real quick. I'm not going to, I'm not going to cut the stream. But I'm going to be gone for, like, 20 minutes or so. Well, if it seems like they've been doing a flashback current type of, like, cycle. And if they're sticking by that, then it's flashbacks current. Yeah, because they just did the season with all the modern day future stars, so to speak, people. You know, so that's what I'm saying. It better fucking be old people. No, I don't usually do that. I'm just like I want to get back as quick as possible because I'm into it right now. I'm trying to get this 15 pack. But yeah, just letting you know. I know. Just letting anybody know that I'm not gone. Like I will be back.
And that squirts through. Upton to third.
I kind of want to get this game over with, dude. Actually, as a matter of fact, go. It's 2-0.
The tag gets him, and
let's get this fucking shit. Let's get this show on the road, please.
Justin Upton.
Because especially too, if I go too late, I'm gonna have to go to the next town over because.
Got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning.
What do you mean?
Other team any hope? Can get through this inning. Back up there while they're hot. That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
What do you mean?
Pretty good timing on it.
Like as a reward in the reward that's in the Craig Biggio thing? If so, no. But I already got the Babe Ruth, as you can tell.
Next one misses. 1-2 the count.
Oh God, I don't even remember, dude. I'm telling you, this is like my 20th mini season probably. I don't even remember what I got for beating my first mini season. Like I said, I've lost one, but that's one out of like literally 15 or 16. We'll see when I finish it. When I get the banner, it's gonna be like already owned 16. So honestly, I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even remember. What did you say it was? Did I get that? I think I did.
Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocity.
Won the minis in the past 2 days? No. In the past 3 days? Probably. In the past 4 days, most likely yes. But in the last 2 days, no, definitely not. I'm on the last 2 days I've been doing this mini season that I'm about to finish. That I'm about to finish, you know, when I win this game and then one more series. Well, I don't think, I don't know, honestly, bro. Maybe not. It came out the 3rd. Really? Well, I've been streaming pretty much every day, so it's a very cool. I mean, they came out with like the Duke Snyder, what's it called, and all that stuff. So I don't remember like which reward I got for what. You know, like, so it's possible, dude. Yeah, I mean, you gotta remember, since I'm streaming this, like, I play a lot of, like, I thought I played a lot, like I was saying, I thought I played a lot of 21. Excuse me. I just re-downloaded it because I'm gonna stream it soon, just for to go back and check it out. But I looked at how many games I played of it. I've already played like 400 or 500 more games of 22 than I did all of 21. So like, I've played so many, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what reward came from what. We'll see. If it came out the 3rd, then there's a chance that no, I didn't get it. Cool. Yeah, fine. See, here's another thing I always do when I'm talking. I always start like never keeping track of my bullpen. I'm always putting in cold pitchers. Matter of fact. Yeah. Suter just went 5, so as a matter of fact, let's get Goose and Nader. And Bill Wagner. We're not going to need them, though.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
Oh, I'm starting though.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted right past him. Roberto Perez standing in. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Why is it about to go away? Well, I only got to win 3 more games after this one to finish a mini season.
Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
If anything, I'll check when I get back, honestly, because I want to get this over with. I want to get these cigarettes and get it. The problem is I don't have my ID, so, and like all the places that knew who I was and wouldn't card me, it seems like they all got new workers. So like now everybody cards me now. So the thing I will. I needeth not your permission, my liege. Actually, no, what am I talking about? Excuse me, my lord. Thank you, my lord. I forgot you were the Muffin King. Listen to me spouting off at the mouth to my liege. Thank you for permission to go and do whatever I want, my lord. Muffins are banging, I mean. Alright, so, yeah. It sucks, I know. It sucks for me because it seems like there's some people watching, but unfortunately, if I don't go get cigarettes, I'm going to get annoyed and cut the stream, period, probably. So if you want to, keep watching, I will be back in about 10, 15 minutes max, so be right back. Alright, I'm back. But, ooh, just found me bowl. Ha ha. Now if only I could find my JJ wraps. Alright. It was clutch. The gas station that I usually go to around my way was open. Sometimes they're not open, like 24/7. And then I realized when I was walking out the door, I was like, oh, it's Friday. I was like, they'll probably be open. And sure enough. Let me just pack up my boat. And then we shall continue. It has begun. Dun, test your mind. Alright, here we go. Nice. Alright, one more series. Word up. And Connie Mack, cool. Veteran. Because I would like to cruise. I would like easiest possible. My grandpa worked here. My dad got to meet all the old National League players when he was a kid. He met like Stan Musial, Willie Mays, all the whatever. Who do I want? Let's go Randy Johnson. Sweet. Likewise. Stop. Collaborate and listen.
Welcome to historic
Something.
Shine Park
Grab a
here
hold of me
in
tightly.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Like
Diamond Dynasty
Bailey
Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Singers taking on the Bombers.
And now.
Oh, I picked nighttime? Shit.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. Here's a speed threat. Jimmy Rollins.
Leading off for Soul.
That's in there. And this one is
nice.
off and running. The 0-1.
Yeah, I might.
There's a strike.
I might.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think
Oh wait, no, I don't think I have any more moments. I think I'm on missions.
Next pitch misses inside.
Yeah, I'm basically just trying to get experience with those July people I sold the first 2 packs I got.
One up, one down.
So that was like 80 something K, but now I'm saving all the ones I get from here on out so I can get that collection done.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks though, man, is I'm not even I'm not going for those guys because I pretty much have my team set at the moment. I'm really what I'm trying to get is those all-star packs, so I can hopefully pull someone. Yeah, I did them last stream last stream. I guess it would be from last night. Oh,
first pitch not close.
Yep, basically, like that's why I want the all-star packs, so I can hopefully pull like Soto or somebody, and then sell them for more stubs. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know why. Like, there's nobody that I really want, honestly.
And that's that.
At the moment, but like, you know, of course there will be at some point. So, you know how there's always those players they release like on a random day. That's it.
Can't pick it up with the bare hand. He doesn't have a throw.
You know, it's not like a part of a season reward or whatever. They'll just one day win. Like the Duke Snyder. The Duke Snyder is a good example. They just put a conquest out there.
Runner at first.
Sometimes they're just available on the. Oh my God, Stan! What the fuck, dog?
On to Walsh. That's 2. So up next.
Yeah, I got it last time for Stanton. I got Stanton, but he was only like he was down to like 140 something.
In there.
Still nice. Still nice payday.
The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there, and now it's even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits.
I've already sold 2 of them.
That one ripped.
That's what I was saying, but I'm keeping the next ones. That's gone. Ooh, let's go.
That's what the fans came to see, and they
I'm keeping them now for the collection.
So 2 away with nobody on.
Yeah, the one dude, I think it was the kid Jacob. I think, yeah, that's gone too. Off a fork ball too. That was a shot. 435, that's it?
on the board.
I mean, that's a moonshot, but like, I've hit it farther. I mean, I just thought hitting it up to the roof in right center or left center would be. That's gone too. Oh.
Gets a check swing.
Dude, they are horrible at getting that call right. They are like literally, they are horrible.
2 outs. And now 2 balls and a strike.
I think it's very important
like,
to establish
like ghastly.
Early sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Oh, that better be gone, dude. You better not give Ryan Howard a hanging. Fuck. Oh, you got to be shitting me and tell me that it's not going to be parked.
And that'll do it.
Whatever, we got 2.
Second inning set to go.
We got 2, and we got Randy on the mound.
Austin Meadows.
Like on paper, that should be enough.
He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in.
Damn, so you had Soto and all those people?
Pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
Dude, they just like, it's just, number one, like every player I have is like just horrible at checking the ball in Diamond Dynasty. Checking their swing, but like on Road to the Show, like checking the swing is so much easier.
As soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble, this guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that,
oh, dude, it happens.
Confidence grows with the players and teammates
so often in this game.
A little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Dude, the amount of times they hit it to the fucking warning track is sickening. That's why I'm hoping that they start releasing cards whose things say power. You know, they have some of them already. Like my Ryan Howard's got the power, but like then you got like Babe Ruth, and his is balanced. Really, Babe Ruth isn't a power hitter, really. So then who the fuck is? Other than Hank Aaron and Barry Bonds, if they had him. And Barry Bonds is arguable because I doubt he would have been the home run king without steroids. I think he still would have. Barry Bonds and A-Rod are the 2 steroid era players I think would have made it, regardless of steroids, to the Hall of Fame. It's just steroids certainly bolstered their number or boosted their numbers big time. I think Bonds probably would have still like eclipsed the 500 club, and he probably would have like, I don't know, I'm sure he probably did it, but 500 and 500 like steals or something, or 500 and 400 or 400 and 400. I don't know. He would have been that kind of guy, but the home run king, I don't think so.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck.
A home run great, for sure. Home run king, not a chance. So realistically, Hank Aaron's the only one that is technically a better power hitter than Babe Ruth because more all-time home runs. And that's not even necessarily true. That might just mean he was more durable.
In the air, out towards left.
He should be in the Hall of Fame still. Even with the steroids, I'm like, sure, I'm a fan of. Everybody knows that Barry Bonds did steroids, and that's what helped him eclipse the record. There doesn't even need to be an asterisk because there's already an asterisk in everybody's mind with that, right? So, and even with steroids, dude, the thing like, you made the mistake of getting me into this because trust me, like it pisses me off. The pitcher's doctoring the ball, in my opinion, is worse than steroids. Because, okay, you take steroids, guess what, motherfucker? You still gotta hit the ball. Like, dude, I could take all the steroids in the world. I would step onto a baseball field and get struck out every time right now. That's what I'm saying. He would have been a Hall of Famer. A-Rod and Barry Bonds, I think, are the 2 guys that would have been Hall of Famers with or without steroids.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. David Ortiz. The runner on first with 2 gone for.
Not McGuire. None of them. None of them would have been Hall of Famers. McGuire, I don't even. Maybe. Like, he was a power hitter when he was a kid. So, let's go Ortiz, you fucking stud muffin. He was so clearly, and he was one of the, like, so that means he would have probably been good enough to be in the MLB, because usually when you're the best kid when you're 10 years old, you're probably going to be the best kid when you're 15 years old on your team. The best kid when you're 18 years old on your team. You know, so, I don't know, but McGuire, probably not. Let alone breaking Roger Maris's record. Like, yeah, okay. Dude, I saw a video where he hit a ball like 500 and something feet. It's like, dude, It's so funny to go back and watch that shit, like, because it's like just so obvious, dude. Like that they're like that these guys are just juiced to the max, yo. I personally am in favor of all performance-enhancing drugs being legal.
The line of the pitch.
Yeah, something like that, dude, and hit like the back wall of the fucking make it legal and give anybody the if they want to use them, they're allowed to. If they don't want to, if they want to stand on some bullshit moral high ground, then let them.
On the ground to the left.
Then fuck it, make it legal. Then it's not a fucking advantage. But when it's illegal and there's people doing it, then it's an advantage because then there's going to be those people that aren't doing it strictly because it's illegal. They're going to be those people that, grew up with, bullshit high horse morals, I don't fault Barry Bonds at all for using steroids. I think it counts against him for sure, but I don't I don't hold it against him, the man, for choosing to do it. If you believe Ken Griffey Jr., there's that famous story where him and Barry Bonds were having dinner. No, not Barry Bonds. The real question is, the real person is, why would they ban Pete fucking Rose? In my opinion, the greatest baseball player of all time. Even better than Willie, better than... Exactly. For steroids, that's what I don't think I finished that point. You still gotta hit the ball, dude. But when you're a pitcher and you're using these crazy foreign substances to doctor the ball, that's more, in my opinion, from where I'm standing, to me, that's more cheating directly than a guy doing steroids, because the guy doing steroids still has to fucking hit the ball, yo. And yeah, Pete Rose gambled, and the only direct evidence is that he bet for his team. There's not even any actual evidence that he bet for his team to lose. Come on, what's going on here?
Now this ball is down, and
so based on that, and since this is America, everybody did.
It's 4-1.
Everybody fucking did.
I'll tell you.
But I'm on a bunch of different things because there's a delay. So by the time you answer what I was talking about, I'm already talking about something else. So then I gotta, God damn it, that. But dude, Pete Rose is the greatest fucking player of all time, and we're gonna have him banned for life on some bullshit moral high ground against gambling. Yeah, so it's all good. I'm just saying that's why I'm onto this thing, to that thing, to this thing, to that thing. I'm just saying, it's not anything against you. I'm just saying that's why, if it's, But Pete Rose is the greatest player. He's got the hit record locked down tight. Nobody's ever going to touch that fucking record. He was the master of the base hit over the shortstop's head. He's the GOAT, and we're going to have him banned for life because he gambled for his team? Exactly, dude. That's my point. He gambled. There's not even evidence that he bet against his team to lose, because then that's direct evidence of him intentionally. He could be intentionally throwing the game. But if he's betting for his team, doesn't that just mean he's just going to, do everything he can to win? So then what's the fucking problem then, really? And this is America. This is America. The MLB is an American thing. And in America, allegedly, you're innocent until proven guilty. So since there's no direct evidence that he bet against his team, the fact he's banned for life, and none of these steroid guys and none of these pitchers are even close to banned for life, it's bullshit, dude. It's bullshit. And this is, it's even more bullshit because he's to me and a lot of other people, he's the GOAT. Dude, how do you, it's like having so the fact Pete Rose isn't in this game, it's like having an NBA game without Jordan. I remember when that was a thing, where the rights to Jordan, he'd never be in the basketball game. That sucked. I want the GOAT. I want to use the GOAT. What the fuck? It's like Ted Williams. They don't have Ted Williams or DiMaggio or Pete Rose, man. What the fucking shit? Yeah, they don't have... Of all time. What, so do you think Derek Jeter should be? Or are you arguing that he's not top 300 of all time?
Jimmy Rollins. That one clips the outside corner, and away we go this afternoon.
There's another guy, though, that I would love to have in this game. So you're saying he's not top 300? I disagree. I do think he was overrated for sure. Like I was saying that to the one guy that was in here the one day. He was a Yankees fan, and I was like just posing that question. Like he's definitely overrated defensively, both of them. Yeah, definitely. Well, he was the one thing he was the master at is at fooling umpires, and I think he deserves top 300 just on legacy alone, just on the fact that he won how many with the Yankees? 5. So just on that alone, he gets at least top 300. But yes, I definitely agree he was overrated both offensively and defensively. But the one thing that he was absolutely a master of leaning far out, like leaning over the fucking plate to where he would get like balls that were on the like right over the plate. Like umpires would call inside because he was leaning so far over the plate that he would do that thing where he would like. You know, after the pitcher coming in, and he like, oh, dude, he was the master at that shit.
And he deals.
Exactly. So he was really good at getting on base. And really, what's the name of the game? Get on base. How do you score in this game? By getting on base. You know, so I think he deserves top 300. Like 300's a lot. Like, I think it would be hard to think of 300 better all-time players than Derek Jeter. But, like, not top 100, maybe I could see that. Not top, definitely not top at his position, not a top 10 guy at his position. I agree with that. I agree Jeter was overrated both offensively and defensively. But legacy-wise, yeah, dude. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But then again, like, if he was on the Tigers and he brought the Tigers 5 championships, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Jordan was on the Chicago goddamn Bulls. Jordan made the Chicago Bulls a team that was, you know, like before Jordan, it was the Sixers, Celtics, Lakers, you know, your normal big city teams. You know, like and then in Chicago, like every kid in the 90s and they wanted to be on the Bull, you know what I mean? Like, so if he was on the Tigers and then the Tigers win five championships in 13 years, I don't know, bro. I think that would maybe be even more in his favor. You know, like, because I agree, being on the Yankees, definitely, you're in the big city. Well, that's assuming he did. He did it on the Yankees. And you were saying if he was on the Tigers, you were insinuating that if he won the 5 on the Tigers, that he wouldn't. I don't think he would did it either. Like it's a team game. Like, you know, one guy, especially in baseball, isn't going to fucking really make a huge difference. Like, you still need your 6, 7, and 8 hitters getting on base from time to time, and you know, like, you need your bullpen not blowing leads. You know, championship teams have bullpens that don't blow leads, and like.
Drops in there.
Or Detroit would have had to been so much better. But he did win on the Yankees, so that's assuming that. So you know, going by the evidence, you can't really say that he wouldn't at least won a couple somewhere else. I mean, I just, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a Jeter fan.
And there's one down.
Like, I'm just, like, he does deserve some. Yeah, 29? Hell no. No way. I disagree more with that than I do with him not being in the top 300.
Pitch inside. And that's ball 1.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's closer to 300 than 29 in my book, because I do, again, believe that he was overrated everywhere. But he was the team leader of a dynasty for a reason. You know, and now you can put that on, God damn it, you can put that on the fact that he like had like the youth and the looks in the big city on the primetime team. Yeah. See, I could dig that, because it's like, if you're saying that, then what you're saying right now is you're telling me that there's 150 players that are better than him, that I could reasonably consider, you know. I can get on board with that much more than 300. I just don't think there's 300 better players over all time than Derek Jeter. Everything accounted for. Like championships won, all this. He had 6 gold gloves. Like, Yeah, like, I mean,
inning, but he's still in a good spot to
he's definitely overrated, don't get me wrong. But, like, I also don't have the hatred for the Yankees that, like, other people do. What are you doing?
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching
Schmidt,
coach here. Just
what
to
the
remind
fuck
him,
was that,
focus on the
dude?
hitter, don't worry about anything else.
Well, that's another argument. That's a whole other argument.
That one fouled off.
That's a whole other argument. See, like, if we were going to try to figure out where he was overall, you can't do that.
And that's strike two.
You can't, you know what I mean? Because if you wouldn't be doing that for a player you agree with his position. You wouldn't be arguing whether he deserved to win the MVP. You know, it's just because you don't. So you can't do that. He did win those Gold Gloves, so that is in a favor in his category, whether you agree with it or not. Because there's always the argument. There's always an argument. You could say Tyson in the 80s. That you could say the heavyweight division was a joke. And that if Tyson fought in the 70s in the heavyweight division, he wouldn't have been shit. You could always do that type of stuff, and that's might be a fair argument. But if we were going to try to really figure out where Derek Jeter rates best of all time, you can't do that. You can't, like, be taking away stuff from him. Because, like, he did win those Gold Gloves. Like, I'm sure it might really be a legitimate debate whether he deserved them or not.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with
Yeah.
one out single.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not necessarily one of those people that where numbers is everything. Because because that's honestly, like, using numbers to explain Derek Jeter's greatness is exactly what what didn't make him great. He didn't have the numbers. He didn't, like, he was great because he was a leader of a dynasty. He was the face of a dynasty. Like, that alone. Come on, we're up 1. I just want to get this over with. That alone gets him enough credit in my mind. Like, yeah, but no, I understand that. I'm just saying, if we're gonna really try to figure out where he legitimately ranks all time, like, and you're stacking up, like, the accolades, you can't, like, use the fact whether he deserved them or not. You can't use that against him. To, like, put it, you know, like, that might be a reason in your mind, but, like, that couldn't, like, I don't think that's a fair official reason. Like, because the fact of the matter is he did win those Gold Gloves. Like, you could tell me how he didn't deserve them until the blue in the face. All I need to say to you is, yeah, but he did win them. I only need to say one sentence. To at least deadlock that argument, if not outright. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell me he didn't do this, and this guy did this better, and but much more qualified people decided that he should have got the Gold Glove that year. Therefore, he did. So, he did. Like, you know what I mean? Especially, like, with you could argue every MVP of whether they deserved it or not.
And now here is Mitch Garver, struck out swinging.
But it affects his ranking only in his favor. That can't take away from him, because then you're basically discrediting the fact that he did win those. Like, if you're saying he didn't deserve it, like, then you're completely ignoring that he actually did win them. Like, and, like, that's not fair. Like, trust me, I don't think Jeter is that great either. But, like, we got to be fair to him. We got to be fair to him. Like, that doesn't affect that doesn't hurt him. That's not something that could go in against him. Because if it does, then that fucking means that you're totally disregarding the fact he won them. There's people whose entire life is baseball that vote on this shit. You know what I mean? My entire life is not baseball, so, like, it counts in like, your ranking personally. But, like, if we were to, like, make an official list and rank and to say why he's there, that can't be against him, because if you do say that, you better turn around right away and say, but none of this means anything really because he did win them. Like, that's the only way you can say that. I mean, for me personally, like, if I'm being realistically fair and objective or subjective, whatever. You know, like, if we're talking about whether he deserved them or not, then we're in a whole different debate. You know, because again, I'll say it again, he did win them at the end of the day. And if if you're trying to say that whether he deserved them didn't makes him not count, then how can you possibly say that if you're not going to say winning them means something? It just doesn't make sense.
All right,
you know,
to get underway.
I could see why, like, if you think he didn't deserve him, how that would lower his overall ranking in your mind.
The pitch.
But, like, that's for you personally.
And now this one's
and I feel like that would be something that if it was, like, up to a group. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's your opinion. Because the cold hard fact is that he did win them. That's cold hard fact. Whether you think he deserved them or not is not cold hard fact. You may think it is, but I guarantee there's a lot of other people that think he did deserve them. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm one of them. I'm just saying the cold hard facts. And the only thing that matters on determining his. Exactly. That's the only thing about that debate that is cold hard facts. In this year, Derek Jeter won a Gold Glove at shortstop. That's a fact. You can't, like, whether he deserved it or not. Well, if you say he didn't deserve it, then you're going against, right away you're instantly discrediting everybody whose job it was to vote, whose job it was to really determine whether he deserved it or not. Then, like, if you're saying no, then, and you might be right. You might be right, but, like, that's a whole other debate, you know? Like, when we're stacking up who deserves to be in the top this, the top that, the top, whether he deserved an award or not doesn't negatively, would not be a reason why he'd go down any spots. But the fact that he did win those awards would only help him, because that is cold hard fact. And I'm not even worried about whether he deserved it or not. Honestly. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I knew what you were saying the first time you said it, because personally I agree with it. I don't think he deserved them either. I also think Derek Jeter was overrated. What I'm saying is that is not something that would go against him in my mind for him, his overall spot, because the only cold hard facts about that is that he did win them. My opinion, whether he deserved it or not, is not fact, and I'm sure nobody can see. The point is, nobody can argue with the fact that he won them. The only thing you can argue with is if he deserved it or not, but you can't argue with the fact if he won them or not, because he did. You know what I mean? Like, trust me, I know what you're saying, because I personally I agree with you, but that's for that to hurt his overall legacy because that would mean, even though I disagree with it, that would mean I'm disregarding the fact that he actually did win them. Yeah, exactly. That's what it comes down to. He did win them, though. Exactly. Thank you, because that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, you can take it out of the equation whether he deserved it or not, because that really doesn't matter if he won them. He did win them. You know, and I'm like, that's something nobody can disagree with, but mad people can disagree with whether he deserved it or not. So therefore, for me, and I would hope like a really unbiased, like, you know, polling of or whatever, that would be a thing. I would hope, you know, because it's not fair to him. It's not fair to Jeter, because then you're just discrediting the fact that he did win them. It's not his fault if he deserved it or not. He didn't pick himself to win it. People voted and he won it. Like, that's not his fault. That doesn't go against him.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is
yeah. I mean, like, that's me. You know.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
Like, if we're talking about my personal opinion, I happen to agree. I'm sure Jeter probably didn't deserve all of those Gold Gloves. I'm also not going to say he didn't deserve any of them. I'm sure he deserved at least one of them. You know, you would hope, because if he didn't deserve any of them, then that means that people voting are incompetent. So you would hope that he at least deserves some of them.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
And that would mean that the people voting on that award can be swayed by stupid bullshit, like what team he plays for and who he dates. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what that's insinuating. saying he didn't deserve it. Because, like, okay, well then, if you don't think he deserved those awards, what do you think made it that he got them then? Let's go. Oh, shit. Come on, man. Well, you know,
well, that started and ended.
There you go then.
No messing around right there.
Sometimes that might be enough, dude. Because you could say, like, exactly. That's what's remembered decades after the fact. People don't remember what the fuck someone was batting or somebody did it. People remember great, like, dude, that play where he was running and tossed it over to the catcher. Like, dude, that's all-time great baseball IQ, number one. You can't say that's not, dude. That play was such good heads up that, like, most people probably wouldn't have did it, you know? But, like, that's what people are going to remember. That play. They're not going to remember what the hell he was batting there, what he did that series. You know, so sometimes that's enough, bro. You know, like, whether it's fair or not. I don't know, yeah. I think Kobe should have got more MVPs. I don't think Steve Nash should have won 2 MVPs, honestly. You know, but he did. So that doesn't go against Nash. Because Steve Nash didn't vote himself MVP. Other people did. So that's not Steve Nash's fault. It only goes in his favor that he won the MVPs. It doesn't go against him whether I think he deserved it or not.
And that one hit to first. Knocks it down, but plenty of time to...
I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
and now,
you talking about a crow hop? A jump throw? I don't know if I ever heard of that. Are you talking about a crow hop? And why would that be... When would Jeter have crow hop? That's an outfielder thing, really. I played left field most of my life. That's, you know, if you're talking about that.
1-1.
Oh, you're talking about a specific play. Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't know you were talking about a specific Derek Jeter play. That's why, if you were talking about crow hopping, that's why it didn't make sense to me, because I'm trying to think of a Derek Jeter play where he fucking crow hopped. Like, you know? Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I mean, like...
Richard Blyer. And he'll do his best to keep this close. Ruth swings through that one.
Yeah, you were talking about a specific Derek Jeter play, but I thought it was crow hopping. I couldn't think of a Derek Jeter crow hop ever. Is that something you do when you're trying to get a little extra throw on it? There you go, babe. When you're trying to get a little extra on a throw to the plate or something, or that little like jump thing they do, like with it's the only way I know how to describe it is it's a crow hop. Like that's what it's always, you know. It's like winding up your throw a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know why that even gives you more on your throw, but it does apparently. All right, I want to get this over with. It's 5-0. Are we away too? Oh, that means I've already won 2 games of this. Oh, word. So that means if we win this game, that's the end of the mini season.
And that's outside.
Yeah. So.
Got him.
But like you can't deny that play with Derek Jeter where the ball is thrown from, I think it was Giambi or somebody, I forget who, but the ball would have went just off target and Jeter had the presence of mind to run, get it, pick it up, and toss it over to the catcher who then tugged the dude out. Like that's you can't not give him props for that play. That's like you hear people talk about basketball IQ and stuff. Well, like that's baseball IQ. That's stuff that like like that's I'm not saying that makes him whatever, but like a play like that is definitely the mark of a great player. No.
One gone here.
Dude, trust me. The Yankees beat my team in the World Series, dude. Like, I'm not like I don't hate the Yankees like everybody else does, but the 2000s Yankees are if I do dislike any Yankees, it's that era, because not only were they a dynasty basically, but they happen to have beaten my team.
Here in the home half of inning number 2.
You sure? I don't think so. I don't know about that, dude. I don't know if more people talk about one or the other, honestly, because If you would have asked me, I would have said more people talk about the one where he tossed over to the catcher. Like, I see that one more on, like, little, like, collage of intros if you're watching, like, something made by the MLB Network or something. You know what I mean? I don't really see that.
Right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside.
So, like, I mean, maybe.
Fly ball down the line. I mean, Ruth makes his way towards it, pulls it in on the run.
Okay. I mean,
is the inning.
Usually I would just trust myself, being that.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Adam Simmer.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly.
Trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to
and what do you know? Guess who the 60 Celtics beat? Guess who the only one to beat the 60 Celtics was? My squad.
Foul ball there.
I just had to throw that in there. We people from Philadelphia don't get many chances to brag. All right, so let me have that one. I'll talk about, like, the other 4 times they beat us that decade in the finals. Leave that part out of it. Don't rain on my Philadelphia parade.
Left-hand hitter waits.
They were, dude. It's like, because I hate the Red Sox way more than I hate the Yankees. Like, I actually kind of like the Yankees. If it's like,
that hit him.
If it's not the Phillies, like in the World Series of 2009, I hated the Yankees. Other than that,
Chris, I think I'd have to say
I'm indifferent to the Angels. They're just not something, like, we just don't see each other often. So I'm kind of indifferent. Plus,
here's a high fly ball out to center.
I believe Mike Trout should be on the fucking Phillies.
And they take care of Schmidt for the out.
And yeah, Mr. Always going around talking about fucking the Eagles and this and that. Well, you're Mike Trout. You should be on, no offense. I know you just said you're an Angels fan. But dude, they really are, man. You guys should be like fucking.
Makes the play, and there's
you guys should be like the 2002 Angels,
so 2 down now,
like threatening, like, for world championships and shit.
This guy has turned into a beast.
I know, dude. I know that feeling.
To third,
well, I usually hammer the sidearm, but
they get the force.
He honestly, dude, like.
Welcome back.
I agree, kind of. I mean, like, I don't want to offend you because you're an Angels fan, but I kind of agree.
In the air, out towards right center.
Yeah, well, all you hear about Trout now is Tommy. Just on them alone. Yeah, was Jared Walsh a gold card at the beginning of the year? Speaking of, wow, that. Am I playing the Angels? This is literally the exact fucking card I was talking about. Alrighty then, that was weird.
Jared Walsh.
So anyways, what I was trying to say was Jared Walsh a gold card at the beginning of the year because I used him for a good month or two, and he was like a really good power hitter for me in the beginning of the show, 22 this season. And now he's. That's cool, man. Yeah, it's always nice when it's always like cool when you meet someone like personally.
Blasted it right past him.
What are you doing, Bing Bang?
In the pitcher spot, Chris Davis trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
All right, I'll beat.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
I can hear my puppy just hovering outside my door. I don't know if that means my mom's there or what.
And a swing and a miss.
All right, that should be the end of the mini season. I think if we're the away team and I had home field advantage.
Show a great performance on the mound in this one.
And I won the first 2, right? Yeah, I haven't lost another one. Ready? Ready? We'll see how many mini seasons I've completed. Yeah, that's it. Oh, here you go. Nah. Yo, if I could get that Soriano, oh my God, that'd be chilling. Because I refuse to pay that much for him. All right, ready? We'll see how many mini seasons I've completed as soon as I open the box and get the banner. Yes. Yeah, so I didn't get it. Because I was going to say, like, if you said it came out on the 3rd, like, I've completed multiple mini seasons in the last, like, week or two. Like, in the last couple weeks. But I was saying, if it came out just the other day, yeah, I refuse to pay that much for them. Because it's his clutch. His clutch is really shitty. 16. So I've won 16 mini seasons, lost 1. Alright, I'll save this one for last. Let's see what my pack luck's looking like. I mean, it's all good, it's all stubs. But it would be cool to pack something. So what does this pack consist of? Like, it's not like all the base ones, is it? Like, I could pull that Soriano? Or like, could you pull Bob Feller? Yeah, so like, would Soriano be a possibility for a choice? Okay. Oh, I kind of don't want that. I should have sold it. Yeah, okay. So far, nothing. Okay, cool. If I have to get one thing of good luck, I'd rather have it there, honestly. Cool. I have the Bob Feller. I mean, obviously, I'll take it for the stubs, though. I mean, it's better than 5. Yeah, I don't even know what any of that is. I just do it like this. How do you do it? What do I do? Whatever. I'll learn how to do that some other time. I just do it here. I just do it here so I don't have to do, you know. I'm sure that way is probably easier, but I really honestly don't even like doing it like this don't really bother me. Takes longer, I'm sure. Like to open like a 50 pack or something. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, come on, man. I don't pull nothing out of those packs, ever. I'll take that, though. No. I'm done the live series collection. Alright, here we go. Yeah, didn't think so. Oh, okay, I've got one of these packs before. Cool. Kanye, but like, I'm probably not gonna use, probably not gonna use any of these guys. And I'm like, am I done this thing? I don't even know. I'm gonna take Kanye just because he's most likely the one I'd use, most likely. But let's see. Okay, for the McCutcheon. I mean, I don't really care too much to get McCutcheon, honestly. I have 4, so really I have 13 out of 16. But I'm not locking in these 3, because, I mean, just in case I ever want to sell them. Dude, Bob Feller's so much cheaper. Like, that's cool, but that makes me salty. Alright, I'm probably going to call it here. So, I might be back. You never know. But nice to meet you, bro. You always welcome my stream pretty often, so stop by anytime. That goes for everybody. Peace out, y'all. Alright, see you, bro. Talk to you soon.